to get ready for cold weather and schedule your heating system check. Get not just your heating system, but your entire HVAC system checked for $19 a month with the Preferred Partner Plan. Visit aircomfortservice.com.
Annie Fry, Ryan Wiggins, Brad Ray.
That's us. That's right. Gotta love this American ride.
What do you want from me? I'm not America's sweetheart.
For goodness sake, kid. Keep your voice down. Your father's listening to the radio.
I'm not America's sweetheart.
This is the Annie Fry Show on 97.1 FM Talk.
Live from the St. Charles Ruler Foods with a crowd of the best possible Annie Fry Show and 97.1 listeners around us, everybody. Sitting in the area where the carts are. And we know that because every time people walk in, they look at us like, you are not carts. Which, the carts are right outside people. So when you show up to the St. Charles Ruler Foods to help support the Annie Fry Show and 97.1 FM Talk Today, who has partnered with Ruler Foods and with the St. Louis Area Food Bank, you get your cart outside, you fill it up, and then you come fill up these red bins that are pretty much empty except for mine, I think, right now.
Would you say that it's a cold day outside, but it's warm in our hearts?
I would say, at least our hearts. What about yours?
I would say that the barrels need to be fuller for my heart to be fuller.
Okay, and that's really what everybody cares about this Christmas season.
And that's what we're doing here today,
Wow.
Annie.
This just sounds like Christian radio. Which I love and have on in my house quite often. So, yes, we are broadcasting at the St. Louis Ruler Foods. We are live from noon to 3. Come see us. And we have people coming in and doing what tends to be done quite a bit, and this is what really takes our breath away. Some people have donated. Some people have shopped and seen, they don't know who we are and what we do, but they see the St. Louis Area Food Bank out here. They see that we're doing something for the community, and they throw some things in the red bin. But we also have people who have walked in, several $100 handed over, among other donations. So if you want to make Ryan, hear that? That's an empty barrel. That is an empty barrel that we need to fill. And Ryan Wiggins' job at the end of this show at 3 o'clock is this the most wonderful day of your year, Ryan?
I would say the 2 o'clock hour of this day is the most wonderful part. This part's terrible. But
Hi, Ryan. Nice to see you.
Good to see you, too. Actually, right now, we always start with the empty barrels. Okay, so by 3 o'clock, we hope to have not only the ones with our names on them, because we have a little competition going, but we also like to fill up more than that, so we have more available. And usually we do get to the point where they're overflowing, and we consider that to be a huge success. So hopefully we get there, too. But right now, they're empty. However, I think we're starting from more donations right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we are approaching $500 in cash donations.
Wow. So
yes.
we just got on the air, and we're at $500 from people walking up.
It's wonderful. And you're going to hear today from some folks from Ruler Foods. You're going to hear today from some folks from the St. Louis Area Food Bank. But we're also going to do a radio show. And what's more fun than doing a Christmas giving show and talking about term limits and the Epstein files and Donald Trump joking with reporters?
I would say this is basically Thanksgiving.
This does make a lot of people feel a little more jovial. We have done these food drives. I don't know if we've done a food drive when Donald Trump was the president.
Ooh, that's a good question.
If we did the last one,
the diaper drives.
It might have been 2020, but that would have probably been a diaper drive. I don't think that was a food drive.
2020, were we out and about doing?
Oh, no, we wouldn't have been out anyway.
So
that's right.
I think that this is our first Donald Trump food drive.
Wow. What an occasion.
And we're hoping for an appearance from him.
Yeah, we are.
We don't know if it's
or at
gonna
least
happen.
somebody from the cabinet. I mean, we're here. Where
You're
are
praying for
they?
Lutnick, aren't you? You think this is the day? That's why you dress so nice.
I did. I dressed very nice in hopes that Howard Lutnick would be here at the Ruler Foods in St. Charles.
in hopes that he would soon be here.
How embarrassing would it be if he came and you weren't prepared?
Right, which is why I wore this very nice baseball shirt. Because I thought I might meet the Commerce Secretary.
It has no holes in it, at least from what I can see, and I really haven't looked much.
You should see the back.
Keep the jacket on. All right, so come join us at the Ruler Foods in St. Charles, Missouri, and be a part of the giving season. I talked a little bit yesterday about how prepared you are for Christmas, just as a family, as a whole. I am publicly asking my parents and my in-laws if they will take on – is he taking stuff out of my barrel?
No. Maybe. You can put stuff in the Ryan barrel, sir.
is going south fast.
Oh,
Well,
you
he's-
just got a big
got a
load.
whole big old bag.
Thank you. Merry Christmas to you guys. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
I'm pushing this weekend to be able to dump the kids off. I told them, I said, I'm going to try to get rid of you guys this weekend. And they're like, oh, Mom, why? And I'm like, because we need to inventory your Christmas presents. They're like, we'll allow it.
That's funny because we're
Okay.
doing the exact same thing this weekend.
You want to take my kids for a while? I'll take yours for a while?
No. We're going to go on a date. My wife and I are going to go on a date, and then we're going to do inventory and start wrapping. So we're
That's
already
the
to
plan.
that point. Yeah.
I don't know how quickly we're going to get to it, but that's the plan for Saturday. We have a lot of work to do, but hopefully after we do the inventory thing, we find out we have less work to do. The travel season is upon us. A lot of people, you and I, Ryan, both traveled separately during the Thanksgiving holiday. And moving up to that Thanksgiving holiday, we were watching the government shutdown creep towards the time we had to fly.
Yeah.
Government opened back up. Flying is back to normal, at least by the time I was flying. You as well?
Yeah.
Going into the travel season now, we hear a lot of, you talk about members of the cabinet, the Transportation Secretary, Duffy, is talking a lot about travel and family travel and elevating the landscape when people travel. Does it matter to you what people look like when they travel? Do you take into consideration that somebody out there is wearing full-on pajamas, didn't even make a change before it looks like? Maybe they took off the pajamas they slept in and put on their daytime pajamas.
Well, I think what you're talking about is a symptom of a larger problem because the answer to your question, like the direct answer, is no. I don't think about it at all.
Yeah.
But it's because you see people just dressed that way everywhere. So it's really not uncommon. Do I care about it? Not that much. Although I do think there's something to be said for why don't we try a little bit harder just generally? Whether that comes out in our clothing or not, I don't know. But I would like to see everybody just sort of like say, you know what, I may consider the fact that I'm going to be in public once in a while.
Yeah. Well,
There's a line. I don't know what that line is, but there is a line.
I think that we've culturally prioritized comfort over everything. That is a direct result, in my opinion. I think that's the way everybody wanted to be, and then COVID was like, this is the way you have to be. You're not even allowed to see people. Coming out of COVID, if you look at the trends in clothing and what's popular, like fancy, expensive athleisure became a major trending kind of way to dress. I don't think we're very far off from people wanting to dress nice again. I think it's the natural response to what's been popular for so long that people start going the other direction. But you have a government official now in Secretary Duffy saying, can we do a little bit better? He's not regulating it, but he is suggesting it. He is out there pushing it and generally saying, I think his message is largely, if we looked nicer, if we presented ourselves nicer, he's asking people to think of other people when they prepare themselves for the day. That's kind of a broader thought process, which is the antithesis of what culture has been for the last 15, 20 years. The last 15 or 20 years, you are pushed in the direction of prioritize yourself, make yourself comfortable. Don't listen to any of the noise that is around you. You be you, and you do whatever you need to do in order to feel like your authentic, genuine self. And is there a portion of that we didn't grow up with that maybe is mentally healthy to consider yourself a little bit more than maybe 2 generations before us did? Maybe.
I don't know if that message translates directly to clothing. Clothing seems like it's downstream, to borrow the phrase.
I think it's absolutely a part of it.
But it is a message of, instead of just being, you are the most important thing in the world, which is preached constantly. I mean, it's been preached since I was a kid. It was preached to kids that, hey, you need to find out who you are and all these things. And some of it's not bad, but it goes, it's all self-centered.
In the 80s and the 90s, though, wasn't that the counter messaging? That was kind of a fresh thing for us growing up.
Yeah, it was. It was newer.
And it was probably by our parents. Your parents are boomers, right? My parents are boomers.
They're probably right there.
Brad,
yeah.
are your parents boomers?
Yeah.
When the boomers are raised by the greatest generation, there's not a lot of discover yourself.
Well, hey, look.
That was not how we won World War II.
John F. Kennedy, ask not what your country can do for you, what you can do for your country. That is a moment in time that we've definitely gone the complete opposite from. And you think we're swinging back a little bit toward, hey, you're actually part of a society. You have some obligations.
All it takes is the right people to start doing something new and to look good doing it and be confident doing it for other people to go, I'm kind of more interested in that. I remember craving the idea of the 20s. I wanted the 2020s to look and feel like the roaring 1920s. I wanted it so bad. We used to talk on the show about like bringing back high fashion to go into the radio station just because we wanted to do it, because we thought it would be fun to dress up that way. And then 2020 happened, and we just went right into the opposite direction of let's spruce it up in the 20s. I think I'm one of the things I'm most mad about with COVID is it took the decade of the 20s away from the American people.
You thought you were getting the 20s, you're getting the 30s. It's Dust Bowl time.
Exactly. So I don't know. Maybe the 2030s are going to bring the fun of the 1920s back, but with a refined post-COVID appreciation for the good times that Donald Trump is creating for.
You know what's funny? Did you see the podcast with Elon Musk talking about this issue? Not exactly the same thing, but he was saying in the last 15 to 20 years, fashion has moved forward 0%.
No, I haven't seen that.
He said
but that's accurate.
We look the exact same way. You take a picture from 15 years ago.
That's not true. We've gone from leggings to flare leggings.
Oh, okay. And
yes.
You know what? I would
Skinny
point out
jeans
too.
back to bootcut jeans, which I appreciate.
Have you noticed the faux hawk? Where you kind of shave the head on the side and you leave it long on top.
Yeah,
I think
Charlie's wearing that.
That is going to be a 2025 thing that you can look back and say, well, that was a
man. That's like 4 years
fashion.
old, 3 or 4 years old.
Well, but it's this decade.
Yes, 20s.
You can define it that way.
Yes, the mohawk made a return.
Yeah.
And then you see some people, you're like, oh, you didn't do the faux. You went faux real. You are all about this mohawk craze. And I, for one, salute you because you're going to make it in life. You're willing to be bold. You're willing to go all the way.
I went to shave my head this morning, and I just did the sides to see what it would look like.
And
not great.
And you didn't leave it for us?
I wore a hat. I did leave it. It's just under this hat.
Take that hat off.
Yes.
I can't. The headphones are on top of it. My hands are tied.
Well, we're going to take a break right now, and you're going to join us on the Annie Fry YouTube channel to see Ryan regale us with what would you call it? Is this the closest you get to a mullet?
What I would call it is actually social pressure.
And?
I guess I'll do it.
A faux mullet.
I'll do it.
You can also come to the Annie Fry YouTube channel if you want to. We've got the link up there for you to make a donation. If you cannot make it out to see us, and boy, would we love to see you at the St. Charles Ruler Foods today, as we've partnered with the St. Louis Area Food Bank to feed those people in our community right here. Everything that we raise, everything you donate, all the barrels that you fill, this all stays right here. Come be a part of a really, really important part of the holiday season, the Christmas season, and give back today with us at the St. Charles Ruler Foods. And Ryan's going to take his hat off. We'll be right back. Don't go away.
Well, one of the things I love doing during the holiday season is going to have a great steak. You know where I'm going to send you. I'm going to send you to Andrea's Steakhouse in Fairview Heights, O'Fallon, Illinois. If you've never been there, this is a great time to have a family dinner or just have a date. I said we're going on a date Saturday. I think that probably is where we're going to go. We don't talk about it ahead of time because we just usually end up there. But it is such a great atmosphere. The food is, of course, award-winning. Every year or every other year, they're winning best steak in the St. Louis area. So if you've always heard the name Andrea's and you've never been, the Christmas season is just a fantastic time to visit. They also have some unique kind of Christmas stuff going on. They have an igloo that you can sit outside in. That's the first time this year. I haven't sat in that yet. Looking forward to seeing that when I go next time. But just make that a part of your Christmas tradition, whether it's right now or closer to Christmas or New Year's. Take the family there. You will walk away feeling refreshed. I kid you not. The food, the atmosphere, it does it to you. It's one of the reasons we always go there. Andrea's Steakhouse in O'Fallon, Fairview Heights, Illinois, Andreas.com.
This is your chance to win a free basic handgun skills class from the Range St. Louis West. Mark Cox here, 14803 Manchester Road in Baldwin is where the range sits, and you got to go. This is ideal for beginners, expert instruction. They have it available in a women-only class if you're more comfortable. Normally the class is $135. You can win right now, therangestl.com/971. Again, therangestl.com/971.
License number E2014A.
Hey, it's good to see you.
You know, there's a certain way we do things around here, the Grasser way.
The Grasser way?
We don't cut corners and we don't take shortcuts. Not on the little stuff and not on the big stuff.
We do the big stuff.
That's right. Whole home generators that kick on the moment the grid gives up. Lights stay on, heat stays on, your family stays safe, so your house stays warm.
And your ice cream stays frozen.
Green is always Grasser at GrasserHomeservices.com.
Eggland's Best. The only eggs with more fresh and delicious taste, plus superior nutrition. Available in so many delicious varieties. Classic, cage-free, organic, free-range, and pasture-raised. Eggland's Best. Better taste, better nutrition, better eggs.
This is the Annie Fry Show live for the December food drive at Ruler Foods in St. Charles.
Especially Ryan.
Oh, I was singing. I guess we weren't live when I was singing.
Welcome back. We are at the St. Charles Ruler Foods. This place just keeps getting busier and busier now. When you walk in to the Ruler Foods in St. Charles to make a donation, we have a barrel that's got my name on it. And if you show up, you'll see we put Ryan in charge of the signage on the barrels. And if you look at it, we said, Ryan, we really want you to take this to heart. We really want you to showcase this talent and the skills of Annie Fry Show with your artistic ability. Ryan, can you just walk us through your artistic process?
So I usually look at a person and I figure out not what is on the outside, but what's on the inside. And to me, when I look at Annie, I see sadness.
Okay.
When I look at Brad, I see diligence and work.
Yeah, that depiction of him shows grit.
Nobody can see what we're looking
No,
at.
I know. That's why you got to tell them.
But what I did was
Annie's barrel's almost full.
I took what was in my heart and in other people's hearts, and I put it on a page. And I think everybody can kind of see where this is going. Annie's is very sad looking. And right now, unfortunately, she is winning. Her barrel is the most
people
full.
Feel sorry for me.
Brad's is sort of in the middle. He's indifferent. And then mine is happy. And I don't know how much is in my barrel because I can't see in it right now, but I think that you're winning.
I think I'm winning. But we also continue to have donations pouring in. Ryan, I think that people are pretty pumped about you being supermarket sweeper at the end of the show.
It's one of the best parts of the show.
When you bring in cash, you are kind of also donating to Ryan.
Well, you're donating to a really fun 2 o'clock hour because that's when we go nuts and just buy all the best stuff. And I've gotten pretty good at
in sync.
That was Justin Timberlake we were just listening to.
I know, he was just here.
You didn't connect.
He donated $10.
And Howard Lutnick was here, too, by the way. We should have mentioned the Commerce Secretary stopping by from Washington, D.C. briefly. None of that's real, of course. But, I take off in the 2 o'clock hour, and I know how to do this pretty well, having done it a few times now because it's you got to get a lot of protein, and you got to get protein that can last. So I can't buy frozen chicken breasts, but I can buy a lot of sausage and peanut butter, and so that's what I go for first. How we doing?
Keep talking. We're tallying.
Are you?
We're doing math. Are we all good? We're all good. Okay.
I think I'm talking. So people say, Ryan, you sound like Dr. Phil. Well, it's because I'm talking too lowly because my headphones are on too high. I feel like I'm screaming when I talk. All right.
What content did you prepare for today, Ryan?
Yeah, you bet. So we do have the B or not the B.
Yeah, you bet.
But I also brought this article that I was really looking forward to talking about.
That's not accurate. Is that accurate?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Because it is directly related to even the people that are standing around us right now at Ruler Foods. It is, I'm just going to read the headline to you. For the love of all that is holy, stop backing into parking spaces.
Oh, I had a thought about this the other day. I love that you are talking about this because I am normally a defender of backer-uppers.
Are you really?
Yes.
Oh,
normally,
no.
Because depending on the situation, it might be better for me loading and unloading my kids. But I got held up by a backer-upper yesterday and judged him hardcore. So I'm open to being
You should.
my mind being changed on
And
this.
look, I acknowledge that basically everybody listening to us here in Ruler Foods has had to address this issue within the last. But would you say that the best way to park is to pull through all the way if you can?
No.
Oh, that's number one.
I have to get into my trunk a lot of times to put stuff in after. Are we going to a store?
I don't know where you're going. I'm just saying, generally speaking, and not necessarily for you in particular,
You just asked for me
but
in
for
particular.
all of society. Because this isn't about individuals. We just talked about this.
Have you ever gone to pull into a parking spot and some jackwagon pulls through and takes the spot that you were
Once in a great
cornering?
while, I can deal with that.
Well, it wasn't me because I don't do that.
Push them straight back out.
No. I think it's the best way because then you didn't have to take time backing into the spot, but you still get the benefit of pulling out into traffic, which is easier. It's the best way. Now, the second best way is to just park normal. The worst way is to back into a parking spot.
I will also back in. I will not back into a parking spot when there are people around. I think.
Thank you.
That's really.
That's the point.
Thing. If there are people around and you pull past a parking spot and then decide you're going to back in, you suck.
Listen,
don't do that.
Let me make the case, though, for even when there's nobody around. Think about your own time. Now, if there's a reason, if you really need to be facing outward, okay, that's different. But just generally speaking, you're going to spend more time backing into a parking spot than backing out of a parking spot.
It's not about that.
You will lose
It's
time
not about
overall.
that. It's the exit.
I get it. I get that.
Like anywhere I go, if I'm parking it, and I've said this many times in the year before, I don't go do things in St. Louis, in other cities, because I am too intimidated by the parking situation. I don't understand it. I don't know how much it's going to cost. But the biggest terrifying thing to me with parking is the exit strategy out of a parking garage, out of a parking lot. How many exits are there? How long is it going to take? If you don't plan ahead of time and you get in a parking garage, you could sit in a parking garage for an hour easily if you're not near an exit. And a parking garage is another perfect example of where backing in makes sense.
Annie, we live in St. Louis. How often are you using, aside from the fact that
I
we
live in the
work
suburbs.
Exactly my point. Aside from the fact that we actually park in a parking garage
Every
most
day.
days.
I don't.
Aside from that, how often are we, the average person in St. Louis, using a parking garage? Not that much.
What does that have to do with the?
Your example was about parking garages.
I'm saying that is a good time to back in.
I'm
not saying
that
that means you should back in at Walmart.
But that's my point, is that overall, since we are talking about, Brad, we're talking about being a society, not just individuals. What's the best thing for society?
You know what? Actually, you have changed my mind on this. I'm only backing in now. From now on. Only backing into all park. Actually, I'll be right back. I got to go back into the spot I'm in right now.
This is a huge failure.
This is going to sound terrible, but I pulled through today.
Thank you. That's number one. That's the best way to do it.
But I am anti-backing in, and like everybody that I've ever talked to about backing in, they're like, so I can make a quick exit if things go sideways. And my thoughts are always,
things go sideways?
Yes.
What's going to happen? Where are you?
Wherever. But my thought
People
is,
start screaming.
My thought is like whenever things
glad
go
I backed into that parking spot.
Well, whenever things go sideways, the parking lots are going to be jammed up anyway. And if you really have to force your way out, you don't want to be doing that with the vital parts of your car, which are in the front. So you'd rather go backwards through everybody.
So I said that when you park in a parking garage at a sporting event or something downtown, that I back into that because getting out into the traffic of a parking garage, that it's good to be pointed out. That was my example, and you trashed me for it. But he said in the event of a chaotic EMP event, which your car won't work
sideways.
Anyway, when things go sideways, you should park the valuable parts of your car away from traffic, and you're sitting here ready to go on with the show.
I'm going to read to you
okay.
the eloquent words of Mark Hemingway from The Federalist.
Okay, that's good.
He says, now, a great many drivers seem to be under the impression that because being able to pull out of parking space when you're already facing forward is a little quicker than backing straight out of a space, this somehow makes up for any extra time it took to back into the space. Please go to your local busy parking lot, of which we are right next to.
Yeah, Ruler Foods is hopping right now.
With a stopwatch. I assure you, it does not. Turning while backing into a space is a perilous process. exacerbated
Maybe for bad drivers.
by the relative narrowness of the channels between the rows in a given parking lot. That's because there's no room for error. One misjudged angle while you're looking over your shoulder results in a small crunch.
It's simple. Bad drivers stay at home.
That could cost you a few
Complete
$1,000s.
and total false
Ryan,
premise.
I need more energy.
Complete and total false. Yes, with him. Complete and total false premise to say that the reason to do this is to save time. I just don't agree with that.
I just don't agree with you in general as a person.
I know. That's the premise of the show. That's why you're here.
We've put aside everything for today, though.
It doesn't really feel like
No, actually, we are competing with the barrels. That's true.
That's not really the barrels is not what I'm talking about. Folks, come here and regulate. I need help. And if you want to help me on the scoreboard, you can continue to fill my barrel, which I can see the stuff piling up, and I have a sign on it. You'll know that it's mine because it says Annie, and there's a sad face on it, and it's the most simple sad face you've ever seen. Ryan did that. Ryan's got a barrel over here. Brad's got a barrel over here. In reality, we'd love for all of them to be filled, of course. You can come and make cash donations. You can write a check to the St. Louis Area Food Bank. The cash donations are going to help Ryan Wiggins do a little shopping therapy. What's the total do we have so far? Do you have a total for us, Tricia?
Not yet. It's a lot. We have one person named Kate actually donated to Team Ryan.
To Team Ryan. Kate. Yeah. Does it say, was that Ryan that really did that? He's like, just call me Kate.
Yeah. What's Ryan spelled backwards? Kate.
Mayor. Terrible. Let's take a quick break. When we come back, I'm going to talk a little bit about one of the leading stories right now. This is a weird story. The Michigan football coach got let go, but it's a little bit like his biggest problems right now are not the fact that he's not coaching Michigan here in the postseason. Have you heard about the coach? His last name is Moore. Fired due to an inappropriate relationship. There's more to this story. We'll have it for you here on the Annie Fry Show, live from Ruler Foods in St. Charles. Come support a great cause, the St. Louis Area Food Bank, and Ruler Foods partnered with us here on the Annie Fry Show to make an impact, a real difference for those in our community right here in the St. Louis bi-state area who need a little extra assistance with food this year. We're going to show up big, but only with your help. St. Charles Ruler Foods till 3 p.m. Come see us. We'll be right back. Stewart's American Mortgage is the home of the bagel loan. And when you call Stewie, he's my friend that I have been a client of twice myself with our mortgage at the house that we live in right now. I've done 2 bagel loan refinances with Stewie. So when I talk to you about the bagel loan and why this can be the solution to the problem that you've had for some time right now, he is trustworthy. He is somebody who I appreciated so much the first time I did it when rates continued to drop back in 2020. I was like, why would I not do this again? And I'm very glad I did. I have a great rate locked in right now on my home, and it's all thanks to Stewie. And it didn't bother me at all to do the refinance 2 times within a few years because I didn't have to pay any closing costs to go through that process. That's the key to the bagel loan. And the bagel loan is only available with Stewie at Stewart's American Mortgage. 314-324-4440. Call him, text him directly at 314-324-4440. You can Google the bagel loan for more information. NMLS number 226715.
YouTube live chat poll today is, how do you greet during the holidays? Is it Merry Christmas always? Is it Happy Holidays? Is it some sort of response to whatever they've said in kind? Or is it another way? Let us know what you think about this question. You go ahead. Are you on? Yeah.
Yes. A response in kind is if someone says Happy Holidays to you, you respond in kind and say Happy Holidays back.
Oh, so you're just saying back.
You're just rolling with whatever is out there.
What if you are initiating?
That's not part. That's not.
You have to answer one of the other ways.
Stop it. Then it's Merry Christmas or Happy Holidays.
Okay, 12:32. This time check is sponsored by Jerry Kelly Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
It's time for a $98 furnace tune-up.
The Annie Fry Show is live on location in St. Charles at the annual food drive.
That's Ryan.
Was that a part of the song originally?
Yeah, it's part of the original lyrics, written by Hemingway.
Ernest?
Yes.
Or Mariel?
Does it matter? Does it matter? Do we have a total, Trisha? Because things just got a little out of hand in here. Oh, look, now we've got another $2,690.
Dude, it's the 12 o'clock hour.
Yeah, it's the bottom of the 12 o'clock hour. And I think we've got another donation that has just walked in. Plus, we have $100 that have been donated on the online link as well. For those people who cannot make it, we want to see you. We want you to come in. We want you to shop here at Ruler Foods. If you bring in cash, that money is going to go to Ryan's supermarket sweep here. I'm probably going to get copyrighted for saying that all the time.
Oh,
But that's
definitely.
the best way to explain it, right?
Yeah, but I mean, what
You
we're
need
willing
to
to do
coin
here is
your
get
own-
sued for you. We're gonna go get lots and lots of. Well, I'm not going to, but the station might.
What we're gonna do here is send Ryan at the end of the show in the 2 o'clock hour. It's usually the bottom of 2 o'clock hour, but usually, Ryan, when you are going through Ruler Foods to spend what in the past has been thousands of dollars to get whatever the St. Louis Area Food Bank tells us, these are the things that we really need. So we're trying to buy quality over quantity to help stock their shelves however they need. I want to make sure that people understand how local the food drive, the donations that you make, how it is. There are going to be people in your life that you know who are going to benefit from what we do here today in partnership with Ruler Foods and the St. Louis Area Food Bank.
It's why we do it every year. It's because we trust the charity, and we know that this goes to local people who are in need. And I've always asked this question too when we do the interviews with the food bank. The vetting process, is this just anybody, or is it people that know they're actually in need? They do vet, and I'm glad that they do, because that's very, very important. We've all seen charities that don't, and we've all seen at this point. I mean, how often we talk about NGOs? These things, they're just a mess. And so we're doing this because it's the individual coming to help the individual right here in St. Louis.
When we are at the Ruler Foods in St. Charles. So come see us. And if you can't make it, if you go to the description of the Annie Fry Show YouTube Live right now, most of the time I have a QR code up here. So if you stick around, you can scan the QR code, donate directly to what we're doing. All of those funds will go directly to the Ruler Food Bank with the Annie Fry Show food drive that we're doing right now. But we'd love to see you. We'd love to stack up that pile of cash that Ryan's going to shop with here at the end of the show. I want to move into this story regarding and Ethan is in studio with us. So Ethan, I'd be curious to hear if you have thoughts on this as well. So join in. I'm going to attempt to play a video here and see if we're able to get the audio going here from this. Maybe we can't. If we can't, Ethan, why don't you? Do you have the audio coming through? Okay. Ethan, can you play the clip? It's cut 1, and give us a little bit of this report here from this Michigan coach who was fired, but the drama of this firing, the story behind this firing, really, really quite something. Ethan, you ready?
Shock in the world of college football. The University of Michigan head coach, Sharon Moore, has been fired for having what the school calls an inappropriate relationship with the staffer. A few hours later, police took Moore into custody after reports of an alleged assault investigation.
On Wednesday, the school's athletic director says they terminated the 39-year-old with cause after he, quote, engaged in an inappropriate relationship with a staff member. Hours later, police told CBS Detroit the coach was detained earlier in the day near Michigan Stadium. He was then arrested and booked into jail. According to ESPN, he's a suspect in an alleged assault. However, no charges have been filed yet. The investigation into Moore began last month, according to CBS Sports.
One of the ongoing looming questions that will hang over Michigan is, when did athletic director Ward Manuel know, and why did he not make earlier decisive action?
The sudden ending of Moore's career comes after he spent 2 years as head coach, taking over for Jim Harbaugh. The Wolverines won the 2023 national championship. But this year, Moore faced a 2-game suspension for his role in the school's sprawling sign-stealing scandal that has loomed over college football's winningest program for nearly 2 years.
It's been an unbelievable period of success with that national championship, but also an unbelievable period of scandal and drama with Michigan football. And Michigan as a program typically is above that. It's a Michigan man. It has a certain connotation. And I think that has been really damaged by the behavior of Sharon Moore.
Yeah, Sharon Moore was under a 5-year contract with a salary of $5.5 million. But according to the terms of his deal, the school will not have to buy him out as he was fired for cause. And of course, we have reached out to Moore and have not heard back.
So, listening to this story with this Michigan coach, Ethan, Michigan, they have a bowl game, don't they?
They do, yes. They're in the Citrus Cheez-It Bowl.
Okay, well, that's a different story. I can't cheapen what we're doing right now and just talk about the Citrus Cheez-It Bowl. How was Michigan's season this year?
Not very good for Michigan standards. They've kind of been recovering ever since Jim Harbaugh left a couple years ago after that national championship. So they finished 9-3. You know, there was talks that they would have maybe fired Sharon Moore if they would have lost even one more game, and there was a couple of games in which they just kind of skated by. So a pretty disappointing season for the Michigan standards.
Yeah, I think Michigan has been in quite a way. I don't feel like Harbaugh. I don't know. I love the Harbaughs. Do you like the Harbaughs, Ethan?
Yeah, I'm a big fan of the Harbaughs in large part. I mean, they've had a lot of success everywhere they've gone. They've both won championships at different levels. So I have a lot of respect for some of the stuff they have done, but also simultaneously, the scandal around the sign stealing stuff that happened for Michigan a couple of years ago. It's really hard to believe that Jim Harbaugh didn't know anything that was going on. And if he really didn't, then you probably need to be doing a better job running your program because at the end of the day, that responsibility falls on your shoulders.
Would you say, Ethan, that this is a program that's in the midst of a rebuild, or are they real contenders right now?
Well, Ryan, their head coach is currently in prison, their ex-head coach. So I would say
leave the
that
show for 3 seconds, and Ethan is responding with, "Well, Ryan." What was the question you just asked?
I wondered if Michigan was in the midst of a rebuild or more of a serious contender.
Well, I got distracted because the man, the myth, the legend, Mark Cox just walked into the building here, and we're going to talk to Mark next. I'm bumping your segment, but it's for Mark Cox. Are you okay with that?
No.
We're going to do yours at 1 o'clock. I'm giving you more time.
I'm going to do my segment in the corner.
In the corner? All right. We'll just yell really, really loud. The Bee or Not the Bee will be with us at 1:05. But when we come back, Mark Cox of the Mark Cox Morning Show. I was excited to jump on his show this morning right before we wrapped. We were at the Ruler Foods in St. Charles, and the donations are over. I don't even know what the total is right now. The last one was like 2,600 total?
It was over 2,500. And we've had people during that segment walk in.
Listener Rick, you're just amazing. Of course, among many other people, Lorraine, who have come in and made just incredible donations. Please, don't read. This says Annie. Do you see that?
Yours is almost full already.
You're like an overtired air traffic controller.
Thank you. No, the big stuff in mine. That stuff's good, but I want the big ones.
Come join us. Put stuff in my barrel, not Ryan's barrel. We'll be right back. Don't go away. The Lutheran Elementary School Association, otherwise known as LESA with an E, LESASTL.org is the website. I want to invite you this holiday season to dig deep and to provide the opportunity for a Lutheran education for a local St. Louis kid in Missouri and Illinois alike at one of the awesome 34 elementary schools in the area. LESA is partnering with people exactly like you, with shows like ours, the Annie Fry Show community, to make this a possibility for more kids in the area. The amount of money that they've been able to give out in tuition assistance, in scholarship to help
families access a Lutheran education, it's magnificent, but we need more help from people like you. Also, if you've been considering a Lutheran education, check out the amazing grade schools available all around the bi-state region right now. Like I said, there are 34 of them. For all the information you need on the local Lutheran schools and also how to be a part of the Annie Fry Show Lutheran Elementary School Association Scholarship, visit them online at lisastl.org.
Wishing you a very Merry Christmas.
Hey guys, Ethan Hannaford, producer for the Annie Fry Show and the Mark Reardon Show here. I hope you all have a wonderful Christmas season and happy holidays to you all. Thank you so much for listening on 97.1 FM Talk.
Do you owe $10,000 or more to the IRS?
Worst part of my life.
Then Mark found tax relief advocates.
On news radio, I heard about TRA, and I thought, what's the worst that could happen? So I picked up the phone and I called them. When it was all said and done, TRA settled my $114,000 debt for $100, and I'm telling you, I was ecstatic. Could not believe it. Would recommend TRA to anyone.
If you owe 10 or even hundreds of thousands of dollars to the IRS, don't lose hope. Do what Mark did and call TRA for a consultation.
But TRA did. They gave me a second chance, and I'm forever grateful.
Visit TRA.com or call 800-491-9914. 800-491-9914. That's 800-491-9914.
Benefiting the St. Louis Area Food Bank. The Annie Fry Show is live at Ruler Foods in St. Charles.
Now this is a story all about how my life got flipped, turned upside down, and I'd like to take a minute, just sit right there. I'll tell you how I became the prince of a town called Bel Air. In West Philadelphia, born and raised on the playground.
All right, we are joined right now by Mark Cox of the Mark Cox Morning Show. Hi, Mark.
Well, hi, Annie. Thanks for letting me sit down and chat with you guys.
Of course. Have you had a nap? Do you nap in the? What do you do?
I often nap.
Yes.
I have not today. I had a business meeting this morning.
Do you do an intentional nap, or do you do an old man grandpa nap, which is just wherever you are, you fall asleep?
Oh, an intentional nap,
Yes.
like in the bed nap.
Okay.
At least 2 or 3 days a week.
How long? Power nap, 20 minutes?
45 minutes to an hour, something like that.
And what time do you go to bed?
9, most nights.
On the weekend?
I don't know.
You party animal?
No, but I can stay up till 10 or 11 on the weekend.
What do you think about making
It's
the
a
Fresh
lifetime.
Prince your song?
Fresh Prince.
Like that's always the Mark Cox song.
I do like that song. I'll have to admit.
There you go.
That's old school.
He's got a little drip when he's walking to that song.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you.
Mark, I want to ask you about
Keep my wife's mouth out, my wife's name out your mouth.
Yes.
Is that what he said?
Yeah.
Will Smith.
Gotta get the words in the right
You
order
almost got in trouble there.
Mark, you know very well. You've been with the station for quite some time. A lot of people may not know this, but I started on the air because Mark Cox is the nicest man in media and was asked by Jeff, our program director at the time, if he'd let me come sit in on his Sunday night 7 to 9 show. And I don't know why you said yes. There are not
You're
many.
so kind. Was that a request by Jeff Allen?
That was a command.
I'm just
I
kidding
don't know,
you, Annie.
I don't know how it was delivered. I know what was told to me.
He said Annie is fantastic, and I need to get her the opportunity to get her on the air. How would you feel about letting her sit in with you on the weekends?
And you said, hell no.
And comment on the stories of the day. I'm like,
I was
I was
quiet.
doing a 2-hour-long show. I was glad to have an extra voice in there.
Well, it was amazing. That was
fantastic.
That was back in 2014.
It was.
Yes. 2014 to 2016 is when that happened. 2016, you went to middays in this beautiful noon to 3 slot.
I know. It was beautiful.
Yes, and
I could sleep in, go to bed late.
I'm okay with it. But you've been around 97.1 for quite some time, and you have done so many charitable things in partnership with the 97.1 listeners. Is there a better audience in radio than our listeners?
I don't know who it would be. I mean, they really show up when you do something like a food drive, and as you know, I'm often doing stuff with the veterans. to try to help out, and I mean it's great.
Yeah.
It's just they're dependable and they're passionate about it, and they show up, and that's you couldn't ask for more.
Yeah, certainly. How did everything go with your last drive there?
It went well in your absence because I think you were off some that week.
I was supposed to.
Ryan was helping me out, pushing it a little bit on your show, and we came right at about 20,000.
That's amazing.
You got there?
It was a rough year. Last year we got 23, and I was hoping to hit that again, but at least we got 20 grand. And the folks at Respond to Rescue were thrilled because they'll turn around and spend that money on, a medical bill for a first responder injured in the line of duty, or somebody that is, because they've been laid off and they're only getting half pay or whatever it is, they can't pay a heating or cooling bill. They step in and do it.
Well, you got to say why, though, because you weren't around to promote it as much this time.
I think that had something to do with it. I'll be honest with you. You
were out for over a week.
I broke my ribs, and I was out for a week. Right at the beginning of, we kicked it off on December 1st, and I broke November 1st. I broke my rib November 2nd.
And I realized that was close.
You should have timed that better.
I was off the air for the whole first week of the campaign, and I really felt like we didn't get the kind of traction we normally do. But we recovered nicely.
Yeah,
you certainly did.
Yeah.
And it's just another example where, we get approached with opportunities to help our community. And it's important for us to pick smart charities. The
Right.
St. Louis Area Food Bank here. It's wonderful to be able to say that everything that we're putting in these barrels, some woman just walked in here and just kept putting thing after thing in Ryan's barrel. I don't know. She probably doesn't,
just now.
Probably doesn't listen to the show.
I think that's
well, I
probably
turned
true.
the barrel around. She couldn't see his name on it. That's why she put him there.
That's also probably
She's a very generous woman. We're getting our barrels filled up. The cash donations are wonderful. We are so grateful for everybody who's coming in to see us, handing us over a $20 bill, and in some cases much, much more than that. I'm grateful for the opportunity to use our voice when we talk about, the news, the politics. It can often be a little unsavory in an environment like this where you just got people coming in buying groceries at Ruler Foods. But, Mark, we think the first food drive we did, I don't know, Ellen is in here. Ellen is our rep with Ruler Foods. Do you know the first year we did you can think about this maybe and get back to me. I think 21 might have been the first year that we did it. We think that this might be our first Trump food drive. The first time we've done this during Donald Trump's presidency.
Oh, yes, because it would have been started under the
Joe
previous
Biden.
administration.
And a lot of times what I would be doing at this time is talking about how everything costs so much. Everything is so expensive, and prices are only going up, and the need for food assistance has increased. I think we're definitely still at that point. Donald Trump hates the word affordability because he's busting his butt to try to improve the economy. I keep saying on my show, Mark, that the elements that he's put into place are going to start taking off like wild in 2026.
I agree. Yes.
But we're not there yet, and there are still people this holiday season who are going to be hungry. And this is an opportunity to help.
Well, I love that you point that out. It's the Republicans have got to change their messaging on it. The Democrats have stolen the argument with the affordability thing, requiring us to respond to it. But at the end of the day, when's the last time you saw something go down overnight? It's not going to happen. It rose over 4 years.
Gas.
It was up 21% inflation over that period of time. It's not going to just go away overnight. But gasoline, I got diesel for $3.25 a gallon today, which is as good a price as I've seen in a long time.
What's the highest you've paid for it in your recent recollection?
Oh, $6.
$6 a gallon.
One time in Florida on vacation during COVID, somebody was
for diesel.
I was on the highway. I pulled over. I needed gas. It
Pulled
was
over
the
and
only
hyperventilated.
diesel available
I'll just push this
for
tank
miles,
car.
and it was $6 a gallon.
That's
Gosh,
insane.
it's
Crazy.
below. It's in Illinois even when it's below $3. We're like, okay, now everybody's
regular
noticing
gas.
it.
Yeah.
And
Welcome
it
to
is.
the club, the rest of the red state
Yeah.
world that is.
But I think you're right, Annie. Republicans have to address this in such a way that people understand. We know it's happening.
Yeah.
We know you're not making it up. That
The
things
hole
cost
that was
more.
dug was gigantic.
But look at what's going to happen with these tariffs. The trade deficit is down. Interest rates are starting to drop. Gas prices are down because we're drilling. And we're starting to reap the benefits, and so will farmers, of some of these trade deals, including fixing whatever went wrong in China, they're going to start buying soybeans again. So there's going to be a lot of relief coming. I just hope it gets here by next summer.
No kidding. What you mean is pre-midterm?
Pre-midterm. I hope.
Let's be super specific.
Absolutely. I hope
Yeah.
it gets here in time for people to realize, hey, what he's doing is making a difference. Things aren't going up. It's just not going to happen overnight. You
Yeah.
can't snap your fingers.
And I get frustrated when I understand Trump is frustrated that it is a cheap shot to say that affordability is an issue right now when he knows full well, and we know full well, that the policies of the last 4 years plus COVID put us way behind, and he's got to dig us out of the hole before it starts feeling good again. To be 11 months into this presidency and to have set us up for economic success, it's not being felt 100% by Main Street yet, but it's coming. This is part of making America great again. It's an action. He's doing things. We're going to see it. That needs to be the message.
Here's the risk. Here's the risk that he faces if he doesn't do what you're talking about. I'm old enough to remember when George H.W. Bush was running against Bill Clinton, and his handlers decided it would be a good idea for him to go into a grocery store. The man had not shopped for food in his probably entire adult life. And he went in and he didn't understand how the scanners worked. And it was right on television. There was no ignoring the fact that he had no idea what the hell the average person goes through on a regular basis. And it hurt him terribly in the polls.
Yeah.
And I think if the president doesn't acknowledge that people are hurting a little bit, then he risks something like that. I don't think that's going to happen.
Yeah.
But they have to understand that risk is out there.
Have you seen? This was something I think he was talking about more in the campaign. I don't. It's come up since then, but he talks about the word. This is one of his semantical weird things he does. The word groceries. He called it an old-fashioned word. I'm like, that's
groceries.
Not, yes,
really?
Yes. He'll be like, people are talking about the affordability of groceries. That's kind of an old-fashioned word, isn't it? Groceries. And we're like, nope.
Not at all. Not for most of us.
That's what we still call them.
We go to the
call them
grocery store.
groceries.
Are you going to the grocery store? Absolutely.
Yeah, 100%.
That's weird.
So, Mark, we've got about a minute and a half left here. Just real quick, what's Christmas look like in the Mark Cox household? You got grandkids now. So.
It's awesome in the Mark Cox household.
Yes.
And here's the thing. We're at the stage now where we're going to the grandkids' house, right? Because they're not coming to us anymore. As the kids got older, we used to always do it at our house. And now most of the excitement's going to be seeing the looks on their faces, quite frankly, when Santa shows up.
Isn't that the greatest?
It is fantastic.
It's a whole new ball game with the grandkids.
Blessed. We're just blessed.
Do you remember it being stressful? Like Ryan and I have talked about, this weekend we're trying to get rid of the kids so we can inventory the gifts, so we can wrap the gifts, so we can find out which gifts we haven't bought yet, the money that we don't have anymore to spend on these things. You're trying to orchestrate everything. Do you remember that? When you look back on that, is that still a happy memory, or is it stressful?
It's happy, but I remember going into the basement and we had a sliding lock that you could put on the top of the door so the kids couldn't get into the basement, and my wife would one of us would lock the other one in the basement and sit down there and rap for hours so the kids couldn't get into the basement while we were doing it.
Yeah,
that was stressful. You remember those things?
I'm good. I'm glad to hear that there's still some happiness that's involved in that.
Absolutely.
We'll talk about it, and people will be like, "Gosh, I remember those days," and I'm like,
I kind of miss it.
You want to come over? I got a lot of chaos.
I heard you tried to pawn the kids off on Ryan earlier.
I tried.
Yeah,
that's how desperate
nice.
I am. Yeah, completely. Our YouTube poll for today: how do you greet during the holidays? Do you say Merry Christmas? Do you say Happy Holidays? Do you respond with whatever is said to you? Or do you do it another way? Let us know in the YouTube live comments. We also have a QR code up there where you can donate directly to our cause. And, folks, we are over $3,000 in just cash donations. And the barrels, they're getting pretty full. We can put more. We've got more empty barrels. Ruler Foods, St. Charles. Come see us. We'll be right back.
Yelled to the cabbie, yo home, smell you later. Looked at my kingdom, I was finally there.
The holidays mean more travel, more shopping, more time online, and more personal info in more places that could expose you more to identity theft. But LifeLock monitors millions of data points per second. If your identity is stolen, our US-based restoration specialists will fix it, guaranteed, or your money back. Don't face drained accounts, fraudulent loans, or financial losses alone. Get more holiday fun and less holiday worry with LifeLock. Save up to 40% your first year with promo code NEWS. Visit LifeLock.com. Terms apply.
10 athletes will face the toughest job interview in fitness that will push past physical and mental breaking points. You are the fittest of the fit. Only one of you will leave here with an iFit contract for $250,000.
This is when mindset comes in.
Someone will be eliminated.
Pressure is coming down.
This is Trainer Games.
Watch it on Prime Video starting January 8th.
You're listening to Leaf Filter Radio, and the guru of gutter protection himself, Chris Coonahan, is here to take your most pressing leaf-related questions.
Hey, everybody, Chris here. I understand we have Ron on the line. Ron, where are you calling from?
Uh-oh. Ron, are you calling from a ladder?
Well, I was. I wanted to ask Chris what I need to do to get my gutters ready to have Leaf Filter installed.
Oh, Ron, you don't have to do anything. A Leaf Filter Trusted Pro will come out and clean out your gutters, realign and seal your gutters, and install Leaf Filter, America's #1 gutter protection system.
So I didn't need to get on this ladder?
Ron, Leaf Filter Trusted Pros are in your neighborhood and ready to help. Just visit leaffilter.com/radio to schedule your free gutter inspection and get up to 30% off.
Thank goodness. What was that site?
To get this special radio offer, go to leaffilter.com/radio for your free gutter inspection today and get up to 30% off. That's leaffilter.com/radio for up to 30% off. leaffilter.com/radio. See representative for warranty details.
Setting goals for your retirement is one thing, but knowing how to achieve those goals is another. For tips on building a better nest egg, listen to the All Financial Hour with Steve All.
Let's sit down and talk about your questions, because I think that's the most important thing that it is out there. It's what questions do you have?
Saturday mornings at 6 or Saturday afternoon at 4, right here on 97.1 FM Talk.
Guys, it's time to take charge of your health with my friends at Victory Men's Health. Mark Cox here. I already love what they do at Victory. They do hormone optimization, sexual health, weight loss, even vitamin deficiencies. Now they're offering specialty cardiovascular testing and even early detection cancer screening. Visit them at one of their 4 great locations, now in Sunset Hills, Town and Country, O'Fallon, Missouri, and O'Fallon, Illinois. Tell them Mark Cox sent you. Go to victorymenshealth.com.
KFTK FM Florissant from the Kaufman Townsley St. Louis's Injury Lawyers Studio. Call 314-777-7777.
That's 314-777-7777.
Coach facing criminal charges. Lisa Brady, Fox News. Former Michigan coach Sharon Moore just appearing remotely in a jail jumpsuit as a county judge set bond to $25,000. He's charged with home invasion, stalking, and breaking and entering after an incident at the home of his executive assistant on Wednesday, the same day Moore was fired.
What we had confirmed from this hearing, though, is that the victim, who we believe was his executive assistant, broke up with him early Monday morning. But even after that, for the next few days, he continued to call her, to text her. Fast forward to Wednesday, we are told that she turned over some kind of evidence to the university substantiating that this affair did in fact happen and that it was real. At that point, he was immediately fired.
Fox's Garrett Tenney. The two had previously denied an affair. Moore, who's 39, has a wife and 3 young daughters.
His social media activity has also come under scrutiny, given that whether that's Twitter or Instagram, that he's following dozens of young college girls, as well as OnlyFans models. One OnlyFans model claims that he was sending her direct messages during halftime of the rivalry game against Ohio State this past season.
Moore's bond conditions include GPS monitoring and no contact with the accuser. Preservationists are suing President Trump over the White House ballroom project, asking a federal court to stop construction until it clears multiple reviews and Congress. The White House has said ballroom plans would be submitted and that demolishing the East Wing did not require review from a federal commission. In Maryland, the man mistakenly sent to El Salvador, then brought back to face human smuggling charges, checking in at an ICE office after a federal judge released him and blocked any more efforts to detain him again for now. Abrego Garcia says he'll keep fighting. So does the Trump administration. America is listening to Fox News.
Picture this. You're on a date. The conversation is flowing. The food is amazing. And then
bad breath happens, and suddenly you're leaning back instead of leaning in. Your confidence gone. Or maybe it's a big meeting. You've got the pitch nailed. The deal is perfect. Coffee breath is doing all the talking, not the impression you want to leave behind. Gum and mints, most are just bad breath Band-Aids and fade fast, which is why you need to try Zellman's Minty Mouth, the functional breath freshener you swallow. Zellman's tiny dual-action capsules are coated with a powerful, delicious mint filled with parsley seed oil, clinically tested to fight the toughest offenders like garlic, onions, and it even takes down coffee breath for fresh, confident breath anytime you need to get close. Zellman's is only available online. Go to Zellmans.com, Zelmins, Zellmans.com. Use the code FRESH for 15% off your first order. Zellmans.com, code FRESH for 15% off.
Air Comfort Service, heating, cooling, and insulation, weather.
Cold times with us as we go through our Friday afternoon. Partly to mostly cloudy skies, 39. Tonight, clouds down to 21. Saturday, clouds. There will be light snow and snow flurries around on Saturday, an inch or less. Accumulation 28. Then Saturday night, just plain cold, 4 degrees. Sunday, sunny, but only 14 for the high and 8 for the low Sunday night. This is 97.1 FM Talk. Chief Meteorologist Dave Murray.
The Annie Fry Show is sponsored by Air Comfort Service Heating, Cooling, and Insulation. Air Comfort Service is proud to support Greater St. Louis Honor Flight. Sign your veteran up for their Honor Flight today at gslhonorflight.org. And for HVAC services, aircomfortservice.com.
Annie Fry, Ryan Wiggins, Brad Ring.
That's us. That's right. Gotta love this American ride. What do you want from me? I'm not America's sweetheart.
For goodness sake, kid. Keep your voice down. Your father's listening to the radio.
I'm not America's sweetheart.
This is the Annie Fry Show on 97.1 FM Talk.
All right, the crew just keeps coming through here, folks. The donations are pouring in. We're at Ruler Foods in St. Charles, Missouri. And, folks, we have a wonderful turnout so far. I'm so excited to be a part of this. I think if I do this here, I can get both of you guys in this shot, possibly. So let's talk a little bit about what we're doing at Ruler Foods. We're partnered with the St. Louis Area Food Bank, and we are trying to do everything we can to fill the red barrels that we have out here, but we've noticed every year more and more people walk in and they hand us cash. And then what we do is we go into Ruler Foods and we spend that cash on whatever Ruler Foods tells us that they need to fill their pantries, to fill the pantries in the bi-state area, in Missouri, in Illinois. In the listening area right now, while you are listening to 97.1, there are people who need food assistance this holiday season, and this is where we show up and make a real difference. I preach all the time about smaller government because the government doesn't need to show up and solve every problem. That only works if we see the need ourselves and show up right there on ground zero and the front lines and help where help is needed. This is your opportunity to do that, to put action behind your words about how you want, assistance to be funneled. You've got the means to do it. Today is an opportunity to do it, and it's right here at the Ruler Foods in St. Charles. Please come be a part of this. Do we have a total right now? I'm being handed the total we are over $3,500. Is this just this is cash and checks, right? Cash and checks, $3,500 that has been donated so far, and I've got another envelope right here with a note that I'm going to read and hand over those donations as well. Folks, this is an incredible opportunity, and we just feel so humbled and blessed here on the Annie Fry Show at 97.1 that you listeners are so incredibly generous. So if you want to also, if you can't make it here, we want you to come here. We want you to shop at Ruler Foods. We want to help the food bank. If you can't make it here, you can go online. You can go to the Annie Fry YouTube channel, and you'll see a QR code on our live broadcast right now. The link is in the description on YouTube for you to donate directly. You can also go to the Annie Fry Show Facebook page. I've shared the link there as well, and I'll check that total. And we'll update you as we move through the show. Okay, as promised, Mark Cox showed up. And when Mark Cox shows up, Ryan, we got to do what Mark Cox says. It's hard for me to say
that's
that.
what he says.
Are we interrupting your oatmeal cream pie?
Yeah, you are. You can see that's half eaten.
Did Rick give you that? Who gave you that?
I think that was Rick that gave me the box of oatmeal cream pies. I appreciate all the donations, especially this one.
The needy, the hungry here are being satisfied, and the oatmeal cream pie box has been open. I'm doing a lot of things at once right now. But we're going to get to the bee or not the bee. as it is expected here on Fridays. Are you ready, Ryan?
I'm ready.
Ethan, are you ready?
Wiggins. Oh, Wiggins.
The Bee or Not the Bee.
All right, a series of stories, some of which are real, some of which are fake from the Babylon Bee. I'll read the headlines, tell me which is which. The first one is, at last, airlines introduce ejection seats for people who have loud conversations.
Oh my gosh. Please. I'm saying real for the sake of the hope that I need about you loud talkers on planes.
What's the season of hope?
It is. Real.
However,
real.
This is the
Real.
Babylon Bee.
Whoa!
I know, you're not going to believe that.
No!
I haven't actually introduced
No!
ejection seats for people who have loud conversations. Quote, I can't wait to fly again, said Michael Holmes, a frequent airline passenger. No longer will I be plagued with stupid conversations with people in my aisle.
They're never interesting conversations either. That's so true.
I disagree. I'm the one talking.
That's also the problem.
No longer will I have to try to sleep through impromptu business meetings. I also do that. Just a quiet, serene flight, occasionally punctuated by rocket launchers ejecting noisy travelers. At publishing time, airlines had improved air travel even more by equipping planes with ejector seats for passengers who chew with their mouths open.
I wrote this.
I think you did.
I wrote this article.
You know what's funny? Last night, I didn't even think about this until I just read that. Last night, I'm sitting with my wife. It's been a long day. We had a lot going on, of course, going into Friday here. And she goes, you know what I just did? I did some research, Ryan.
Yeah.
And I said, okay, what is this going to? She goes, I did some research, and I found out that they say that people who are annoyed by mouth noises have a higher IQ. You already
Darn
knew this.
right they do.
How did you know this?
Because I read everything.
You read the same article?
I didn't read it. I saw the headline. I'm like, duh.
Unbelievable.
I seriously think.
So I chewed next to her and just slobbered all over myself because apparently I'm a dummy.
I was going to say, you understand it's not the loud chewer with the IQ. It's the people annoyed by it.
I understand.
I really think that I have some sort of biological, scientific hypersensitivity. I think I have hearing loss. I am not fixing my hearing because I don't want to hear more.
Really?
That's how bad it is. But I get migraine. I have light sensitivity that can trigger migraines. I just think that I have something. There has to be something biological to this. The day I read about misophonia was a day that I felt like, people will say this about other conditions or whatever, but I was like, okay, so I'm not the only one. It is a legit real thing that I have to manage.
Well,
because I want to.
This is another day that you're going to remember because I'm going to do this next article with this oatmeal cream pie in my mouth.
God. No. All right, well, I'm going to go talk to all the people in the lobby right now.
Hi, everybody.
Being incredibly generous.
Nativity scene spotted with "Ice was here" sign over empty manger.
Say that again?
Nativity. Oh, you're doing research for a different article.
Your name is in this.
Oh,
so
that's very
you
nice.
Read it too?
Nativity scene spotted with "Ice was here" sign over empty manger.
This is real.
This is real.
This is real.
Yeah, and it's at a church. St. Susanna, a Catholic church near Boston, displayed a nativity scene outside the church with an empty manger and a sign that said, "Ice was here."
That's so ridiculous.
Come on. Followed by contact information for a group that monitors immigration operations in the state. Illegal immigration,
Does
by
it
the
say
way.
in there, Ryan, that the church entity was the one who actively did this? I know it was at a church, but that was a question that I had. Did somebody hijack somebody else's nativity, steal the baby, and put up a sign?
That's a complicated question.
That
And I'll read the next sentence, and you can determine what this means. Father Stephen Hosoma, the pastor at St. Susanna, said the church's Peace and Justice group organizes this display annually.
Oh, hell.
So it's kind of
That's the
church.
church. The church is endorsed. If they didn't do it specifically,
Yes.
it is of the church, because there's a huge difference in that. And I would hate to have had this happen at my church, and then the news media snatches it up and makes it a story. And by the time it gets corrected, nobody cares about it anymore. But this is not. I mean, you guys are both men of faith. I certainly am a Christian myself. This is not a godly thing to do. If you don't like what ICE is doing, you need to talk to your congressman. You need to talk to your congresswoman, because ICE is enforcing the law. And if you don't like the law, then you need to talk to the people who write laws, who repeal laws. Doing this through the avenue of stealing baby Jesus, to me, there is a bit of heresy that is involved in this.
Well, listen to the way the rest of this goes. It says, Gisoma told Fox News that they try to see what it would be like if Christ were born into the context of the world today. What would he be facing? And then the article, it says, goes on to say, well, for one, they probably wouldn't be illegally crossing the border, the Holy Family, into a foreign country. In fact, Joseph and Mary were literally traveling to Bethlehem specifically to comply with the law and register for the Roman census.
Yes.
Kind of flies in the face of the whole argument, but don't let that stop you, the article says. I thought that was a very good biblical, so apologetic argument or whatever you want to call it. What are you laughing at? You're just getting. There's another show going on over there.
We have the best. Oh, it's going to be
I don't know
on
what
this
you're
one.
laughing at
It's
right
gonna
now
be
because it
on
ain't
this one.
this.
It's about you.
Is it?
Yeah, I have an amazing letter and a nice donation here, and
I hope you
we're
keep
gonna,
laughing
we're
because
gonna
this
get to it.
content is not
Keep going.
funny.
Then
Okay,
this
get
is
ready
very
for this
serious.
next headline, which is not funny at all. New Disney ride inverts guests and shakes their wallets out of their pockets.
Don't tell him. Don't give him the idea.
Hey, you're right. It is the bee.
Ethan has waited. That's such a funny story.
It says
It's from the bee.
Mickey's Magic Money Grabber is Disney's take on the future of economics and was opened at Tomorrowland in place of the old Innovations building next to Autopia and Space Mountain. Somebody knows their stuff. The ride lifts guests high in the air, flips them upside down, and shakes them around until their valuables fall out of their pockets. Quote, this is our latest innovation to get as much money out of our visitors as possible,
Well, they're
said
doing a good
Disney
job.
CEO Bob Iger.
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 What's the bee? It might be Igor.
Igor.
Oh, man.
All your money belongs to us. This is just a new way of entertaining you and distracting you while we take it. Following a brief test run, park guests criticized the ride for being way too short, demanding that the ride last twice as long and take even more of their money.
That's a good one, B.
Mm-hmm.
I like that one. That one's funny.
America first.
Would you ride that ride? Probably.
Probably.
Yeah,
I mean,
probably.
I'd have to check it off the list, you know. You got to ride all
At
of
least
them.
just once.
Once.
Yeah, except for Mission Space, but go on.
I have ridden that. I've ridden the hard one on that, too, and I felt awful after riding it.
No bueno.
America First Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene is all smiles while meeting with Code Pink.
It's real.
Real.
This is real.
Oh, things have changed.
Marjorie Taylor Greene, who suddenly this year became just too MAGA for MAGA, has found a, quote, strange new respect from the socially acceptable leftist corners of the political scene. First, she went on 60 Minutes for an interview with Leslie Stahl. Now she's meeting with the radical leftist, feminist, and anti-war group Code Pink. And I was like, well, maybe it's just a picture. You know, I looked into this a little bit, and I saw that no, actually, the Code Pink quote was that they were happy to meet with MTG and referred to her as a, quote, strong anti-war voice. New alliances happening everywhere.
There are things happening at Capitol Hill that I can't explain, and I wrestle with my responsibility to figure out the details, and I think to myself, I just don't think I want to know more about this. If she's going to be gone at the end of January, then does she just go away, or does she stick around? I don't know.
I don't know. It sounds like she's making a lot of inroads into other possibilities of I don't know, money. I don't actually know what she's doing.
You got one more?
Yeah, one more.
Last one.
All right. Tell me whether this is real or fake. Ilhan Omar argues she should be able to stay in horrible country she hates.
Real! Real! Ethan, that's real! Real?
No.
It's real.
The story is real. The headline.
The way they're presenting it. Oh man, is that going in Ryan's? That's going in Ryan's, isn't
Yeah.
it? All right. All right. That's the most festive outfit I've ever seen. I love that. You came with your A game. Yes, I love it. All right, let's hear this real story with the BE background.
Okay, it says CNN anchor Anderson Cooper praised the Minnesota Congresswoman for her candor and asked why she bothers staying if she hates America so much. Omar then accused Cooper of being racist for asking such a question. I have the right to stay anywhere I want, even somewhere I hate with every fiber of my being, she said, before abruptly ending the interview. Omar's colleagues in the Democrat Party have supported her right to remain in a country she hates and fully exploit it for her benefit. If it goes back to Somalia, how will she make her money? If she goes back to Somalia, how will she make her money? Nancy Pelosi said, be reasonable. The end. The end.
All right, let's take a quick break. There are so many people coming in and out. Point Pest Control is making a stop by here. It's so wonderful to see so many happy faces this holiday season. The generosity is overwhelming. We just got a very sizable donation, and I have the cash in hand right now. It's a big one, and I have a letter, and it's got a request for one Ryan Wiggins. You might even suggest it's a performance. Ryan doesn't know anything about it, but the letter is right here. I'm going to read it on air, and we're going to see if Ryan is going to agree to the request made by Marty and Jane of St. Charles, Missouri. You can't tell the listeners no, Ryan.
Oh, yes, I can.
There's a costume involved.
Well, they did pay, didn't they?
Big time. They asked me not to say how much, but I'm saying big time.
Uh-oh.
I got the cash in hand. Ryan, you can say no, but St. Louis will judge you. We'll be right back.
HomeShieldFoundationRepairs.com. Have you called Matt Hayes yet to ask him to come take a look at the cracks in your foundation in your basement? You know it's a problem, and you know that you've needed to get it fixed, but maybe you haven't had the right people to call quite yet. So what you're going to do when you call Matt Hayes at Home Shield Foundation Repair, you're going to entrust him to come assess the situation. That's it. That phone call to have him out to your basement to find out exactly why it is that the basement is leaking, why it is that you've been experiencing maybe furthered foundation concerns with cracks expanding or shifting. These problems, if not handled quickly, can turn into much bigger, more expensive problems down the line. Home Shield Foundation Repair is there at 314-227-9636. 314-227-9636. You can trust Matt Hayes to give you fair, honest input and advice and to fix the problem once and for all. HomeShieldFoundationRepairs.com.
Hey, good morning. You're heading to the airport, right?
Yep, thanks for checking. I like the car. How long have you been a rideshare driver?
About 3 years now, but I really enjoy it.
Isn't it hard to make money these days with the price of gas being so high?
Not for me. I use Upside, the free app that gives you cash back for every gallon of gas you buy.
Wait a minute. Are you saying you actually get real money back when you get gas with the Upside app?
Yep, I get real cash back every time I get gas.
Does that actually add up to anything?
I'll make around $200 to $300.
Wow, that's serious extra cash. I'm downloading the Upside app now.
Download the free Upside app now to earn real cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code NEXT for an extra 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank account, PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code NEXT for a 25 cents a gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code NEXT.
This holiday season, when you get them STIHL, batteries are included. Buy select battery tool sets and get a free extra battery. Visit STIHLUSA.com for gift ideas and seasonal savings. Happy holidays from STIHL. Offer valid for a limited time only at participating dealers while supplies last.
This is the Annie Fry Show live for the December food drive at Ruler Foods in St. Charles.
For sure. We have a new total here. Ryan, why don't you read us the new total? We just got a huge donation.
Okay,
Can you read
I
that?
think at the top that's a $,
That
although
is.
it looks like SL, but I'll just assume that's a $.
It's a different kind of currency.
4880.
48. We are so close to $5,000 just in money coming in the door.
Wait, what
people.
time is it?
1:21.
Okay.
We're not even halfway through the show.
That's a little early.
$4,880 that have been brought in cash and checks to the St. Louis Area Food Bank, and we're at the Ruler Foods in St. Charles, Missouri. Folks, this is really one of the best days of my year where we get to literally take the show on the road and show up and help. With your help, we get to help people in our community. So we had a wonderful couple come in to Ruler Foods here in St. Charles, and they gave me this night. This is a handwritten note. We talk about handwritten notes all the time.
Yeah,
we love this.
We like handwritten.
I love this handwritten note. So inside the card, which I'm showing here on the live stream.
When people type, we're like, ew.
A blessed holiday season and a hearty Merry Christmas to all our friends at 97.1 FM Talk, KFTK. Keep up the great work, Marty and Jane. Now, inside that nice little card is this handwritten note, and there is a request that came with a sizable cash donation to our efforts here today. I just need you to know what's at stake here, Ryan. Your integrity. Your integrity.
That's long gone.
I see.
You know when that
You
ended?
weren't offended. You were relieved.
2019.
When you joined this show?
September 30th, 2019.
We're all better for it, Ryan. Dear Annie, it's even dated. You remember how like grandma and mom and dad used to date things like that? It's dated. Dear Annie, a very Merry Christmas to you and your family as well as Brad and Ryan and their families. Thank you all for being a voice for so many of us. Thank you for all the entertainment and camaraderie you provide for us through your show. See? That's part of your contribution.
Yeah, me going, duh.
This is where Ryan's name is invoked. Please use the enclosed funds to put Ryan Wiggins to work later this afternoon at Ruler Foods. You may mention a donation from Marty and Jane, but we'd prefer to remain anonymous regarding the amount of the donation. Thank you. So that is me following instructions.
I thought for a second they were going to be anonymous, and you would keep saying,
No.
Marty and Jane,
I've
Marty and Jane.
already read this, so
Okay.
I'm comfortable reading this in
Okay.
here. Included with this card, we have included a black turtleneck, and is this pronounced Dieter glasses? D-I-E-T-E-R?
Oh, yeah.
Dieter.
Dieter glasses for the class clown of Collinsville High School, class of 1999, to Don. And I hesitate to read this, but they did underline it, if he so wishes. And then in parentheses, no pressure. Pressure. Feel pressured.
Pressure.
During his shopping trip at Rulers.
Oh, my God. This is a thought-through skit.
Yes, it is. They talk about, they gave us a picture as well of one.
Mike Myers as Dieter. He's happier than a little girl.
Yes, and the glasses and a large black turtleneck, unopened,
gosh.
fresh for you to use while you go shop with their donation combined with others that is approaching $5,000. Ryan, will you, for the betterment of the St. Louis Area Food Bank, shop at Ruler Foods with the sizable donation included, follow the wishes of Marty and Jane, and accept their challenge?
Look, I'm sorry to say this because the food bank reps are standing right next to
They're
me.
right here. Everybody is looking at you and listening.
But
look at them.
But food bank aside,
Yeah?
the commitment to that bit
Yeah?
from Marty and Jane on something we mentioned one time on the air.
I'm going to add to this as well. I didn't read all of this because it's a little technical. They gave me a thumb drive that has the video of the skit. They said when SNL was funny.
Holy
for
smokes.
reference. You can't say no, Ryan.
No, you're right. I can't say no.
Are you going to do it?
I'll do that.
Yes! A round of applause for Ryan Wiggins. Hooray!
I don't know how to do it, though, because Dieter, like, people are commenting on the stream right now going, well, Dieter's clean shaven.
Well, we'll get a razor. Ruler
no,
Foods
no, no,
sells
no, no,
razors.
no, no.
I'll shave you.
That's more of a threat.
There are
It's like,
blades involved now.
Andy will shave me. Oh, let's do this
In
thing.
that case, look at this. On the package of the glasses, it says Santa glasses, and they crossed it out and wrote Dieter glasses.
Dude.
Santa looks pretty excited about
Marty
this.
and Jane, when you heard that one segment that we talked about that, what did your eyes light up? I mean, what made you grab onto that one thing?
I'll tell you what, that sizable donation that they made,
Yeah, it's worth it.
which is up, or we're up to, the last number I got off the last break is $4,880. And let me refresh here and see if we have some online donations. Up 4,950. We're so close to 500. I know we have some online donations
5,000.
as well. 5,000. I'm sorry. Numbers are hard. I'm in communications. That's not fair. Kind of fair. So please come see us. Okay, I'm looking right now.
So I have to do this at 2:45?
Whenever you shop.
2:45.
Maybe. You're bailing at the end of the show?
This is the whole 2 o'clock hour.
Well, don't
No,
we
he's
do-
not shopping the whole 2 o'clock
I thought
hour.
we usually did it in that segment.
No.
We'll definitely end the stream. On the stream, we take you into Ruler
Yeah.
Foods with us.
Oh, okay. So maybe we'll do that at 3.
But we've never had costumed Ryan Wiggins before. So you're going to want to join us on the Annie Fry YouTube channel. There is a QR code on our live broadcast right now you can scan if you want to donate directly. I'm very happy to report that we have 4 donations on the online donation thing here, and it's we are up to $295 there. We have a $1,000 goal that we'd like to try to meet online. We have an anonymous donation from someone for $150. Says Merry Christmas to the they've got Annie and Manny Fry Show. Wish I could be there to meet you in person. Sam says, thanks, Annie. Let Mark know I have some bourbon for his next raffle. We will let him know. Jackie, our friend Jackie, Merry Christmas to the Annie Fry Show. Ruler Foods for sponsoring, and the St. Louis Area Food Bank for supporting those in need. And to those who need our support, God bless you all, and another anonymous donation for $100. So keep them coming. We are so grateful for the ability to be out here today, to spend our time with you every noon to 3, and we will be back in just a minute. Don't go away. More from the St. Charles Ruler Foods as we partner with the St. Louis Area Food Bank to help those neighbors in need this holiday season. That warm feeling in your heart, that's the feeling of giving.
Call Todd Sivia at 833-995-WILL. That's 833-995-WILL. You can connect with the law firm you've been looking for to help you with your estate planning needs. They are there to assist you with all of your legal needs in the areas of estate planning and elder law, as well as special needs, real estate, personal injury, business, and online forms. If you call 833-995-WILL right now and mention my name, Annie, you're going to get that strategy session fee, which is a $300 value. That fee waived for the first 10 people to call 833-995-WILL right now. They help with estate planning in the vein of wills, trusts, powers of attorney, and they have a 2-week turnaround of completed documents from the initial sit-down appointment. This is an awesome opportunity, great gift to potentially give your loved ones or even yourself this holiday season, that gift of peace of mind. 833-995-WILL, CiviaLaw.com.
It's time for a $98 furnace tune-up.
This time check sponsored by Jerry Kelly Heating, Air Conditioning, Electrical, and Plumbing. It is 1:29 here on the Annie Fry Show.
The Annie Fry Show is live on location in St. Charles at the annual food drive.
I found myself in this bar, making mistakes and making new friends. I was growing up and nothing made sense.
All right, the team is taking some photo op time, so I am going to lead us back into this break and say that in the meantime, in the break, first of all, thank you, Ethan, for getting the time check for me. Second, I came up with some conditions about how this is going to happen.
Oh, I'm not going to listen to these.
No, you have to.
I just take my headphones back off.
You have to, because if I'm going to do my part, everybody has to do their part. There
Ryan,
has to be
I might
some
argue
sacrifice.
that I am doing
Wait,
my
are you
part.
adding
Some
conditions after
sacrifice?
agreeing?
Yes,
That's
I am.
not how the negotiation
I didn't
process
sign
works.
anything.
You did.
I did not.
What are the conditions? We'll see. Maybe we agree.
The condition is, and look, this is a very fair request, that yes, we'll do the live stream, but we have to have some sort of video afterwards that's edited, maybe 30 seconds, doesn't have to be long. And it has to end with the song from Dieter, the one that goes, oh.
I'm not opposed at all to you editing that video.
No, I'm not editing it. This will be somebody else, probably Brad, who. But you just have to grab the song. That it really is just that.
I will find the songs.
Okay.
Sam, who had donated $20 on our digital, our link that you can get to from the QR code on the live broadcast right now, as we are at the St. Charles Ruler Foods in partnership with the St. Louis Area Food Bank, heard us say that we were $50 short of $5,000. He came back on the online donation and added $80 to his donation. Sam, thank you so much. He also said he was going to donate some bourbon to Mark Cox's next raffle. So we are over $5,000, $4,950 in cash and checks here in person, with an additional $375 online. We're trying to get to $1,000 online as well. So if you want to be a part of that and you can't make it in here, go to the Annie Fry YouTube page and see the live broadcast. We've got links there, QR codes there, but you can also go to the Annie Fry Show Facebook page and check out the donate link there. Brad, did you bring anything you want to talk about? I didn't prep you for this.
You didn't prep me.
But
no, I've got a couple
I know you
stories.
have a couple stories. If you want to pick one of those.
Do you want holiday movies or Christmas songs? Because I got the 10 worst Christmas songs and
the 10 worst Christmas songs?
Yes.
I could dig that.
Yeah, I could dig that.
All right.
Are we supposed to pick, though, what we think
No,
they are? Because
no.
it's Bruce Springsteen.
Ooh. I don't know that he's on here.
Oh,
Sounds like he drank
then
some of
that's
that
a bad list.
bourbon.
Yeah.
Sam was gonna drink.
And like the thing about this list is that gives me the 10 list and we just agree or disagree. And
All right, let's hear him.
Yeah. So starting at number 10, it's NSYNC's I Never Knew the Meaning of Christmas.
I don't even know that. That's how bad it is.
I remember.
Do you guys know that?
Gosh.
This is the most production we've done for the show in 2 years.
Ethan, find the Dieter song.
Do you guys know this song? Anybody out here? You don't know it?
I've heard this.
Have you tried to unhear it?
No, I love it. This is what we listen to
Yeah.
after the kids go to bed.
So the author said,
What? This show just elevated.
What do you
its-
want to do now that the kids are in bed? And sing Christmas? You bet your butt.
You bet your butt. Clean it up a little bit here, Ryan.
I did. I said butt.
all right. So Ethan, I'm assuming you've got all these now.
Oh, yeah.
Fantastic.
Buckle
all right,
up,
so
folks.
number
Ethan,
9.
do you know that song, Ethan?
Sure don't. Do now, though.
Sure don't.
All right. So number 9 is Neil Diamond's Cherry Cherry Christmas.
Cherry Christmas?
You'll have a very merry cherry.
This is AI. This isn't real.
This is real?
ChatGPT. Make a song that sounds. Who was this?
Neil Diamond.
Make a Neil Diamond song that rhymes merry and cherry.
Hang on.
Go.
I'm going to poll this whole room. Everybody in the room. Is anybody interested in seeing the new Neil Diamond documentary?
What Neil Diamond documentary?
Not it's
Ellen?
it's
Yes?
a biopic.
Ellen-
I said documentary. It's a
Ellen
biopic.
says yes.
Ellen, and that's it. So 1 out of 10 people in the room. That is exactly what I thought was going to happen. That movie is going to tank. Every time I see an ad, I'm like, first of all, I'm not even the demographic for this. I'm not sure why it's in my algorithm. And second of all, Hugh Jackman doesn't remind me of Neil Diamond at all.
Oh, wait a second.
Yeah, thank you for catching up.
I know. Yes. Yes. I know. All I think is that Hugh Jackman looks like he's trying to make a quick escape from
Yes, he
somewhere.
does.
That's
Like,
all
what
I
is that?
can think of.
What
He's
is
like,
this?
we robbed a bank. We got to get out of here. What's the most we can change my appearance in 5 minutes? I didn't know he was supposed to be Neil
I know.
Diamond.
Yeah, that's supposed to be Neil Diamond.
I might still see it.
What if the climax of the movie is Merry Cherry Christmas?
Well, I'm glad that I've done this segment now, so I've heard this song. Jim, do you know these songs? Yeah. Okay. Jim
All
is
right.
engineering this, and I thought maybe he'd know.
All right.
But no.
This author lists number 8, The Killers' Don't Shoot Me Santa.
And the naughty list is getting pretty intense.
I usually like the Killers.
I've never heard of this song either.
I've never heard this one
Okay,
either.
I got to do it, Brad. I ask Brian this all the time. Where did you get this list?
Oh, this list was off of, well, actually,
Tango.
it's an email that I get from
Okay.
a thing, and it's USA Today.
Okay.
So
Reputably done.
USA Today. They actually did some journalism here. They didn't just pick songs they didn't like.
yeah, they just
And
dug
they
some.
like the least downloaded songs because nobody's heard of them. Have you heard that song?
No.
Okay.
All right.
Well, you and I are 0 for 3.
All right,
Yeah.
so the number 7 is Santa Baby, but it's by the Pussycat Dolls.
Santa baby, slip a sable under the tree.
I'm not mad at this.
I don't hate it, but aren't the Pussycat Girls a fake? Aren't they a fake group?
No, it's a real group.
But like NSYNC, they were created. You know?
Well, I guess I don't know.
What do you mean, like in sync? They were
handpicked to become a marketable product.
That doesn't mean that they're not talented.
Yeah, it does. It means they're fake.
Oh man,
I don't know. That one doesn't sound as bad.
Yeah.
No,
that's
and
all
Santa Baby is a song that was made for the Pussycat Dolls to sing. It's
Kinda.
not like there's a.
Yeah.
That's not like there's the Pussycat Dolls singing Christmas shoes.
I'd listen to that for sure.
I wanna buy these shoes.
Sure, I wanna buy
Is this on the list? It's not next, is it? It is.
Ethan, you're the man.
That's what I do.
Ethan Dieter.
Was that by the cookie or the Pussy Doll?
The Cookie Dolls.
The Cookie Cat Dolls.
Oh, I hate that song so much. Who wants to listen to that song at Christmas time? Do you guys like Christmas Shoes, the song? Who likes that song?
Do you like Christmas Shoes, the shoes? Yeah? Okay, a lot of nodding.
Got bells on them.
All right. I might offend some people with the next one, but number 6 is Dominic the Donkey by Lou Monte.
What? It's Dominic the Donkey, jiggity jing, the Italian Christmas donkey.
You ever heard this song?
No, but that sounds like 1964.
There was a time where I was looking into this song, and I had to look and see if it was racist. I don't know Italian culture. I don't like. Do the Italians love?
From what I heard, they love it.
The Italians love it.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not mad at it.
You'll never see him kick.
I like it.
It feels Christmassy.
Yeah. I like Christmas songs that sound like a period piece.
Yeah, like from a moment in time
Yeah,
that
that definitely
you can go
does.
back to.
All right.
I mean, I'm not like putting that at the top of my Christmas list, but when I hear it, that's the first time I've heard it this year.
I mean, I can tell you one thing. That's what me and the missus are listening to when the kids go to bed. Dominic the Donkey.
Okay, all right. Okay.
Ew. All right, you guys new Kids on the Block fan?
Nope.
Not really.
Okay, well,
Yes. Yes, we got some fans.
They're
of
number
this.
5 on this list with Funky Funky Christmas. Or,
Downstairs on Christmas Eve, I saw a sight that you just wouldn't believe. St. Nick.
This sounds like a Halloween song.
Justin up his booty with a frown on his head. He said, hey, I said, what? He said, you, I said, what? He said, you left the fire burning and I burnt my box. So now I've learned.
What is
you've got your
happening?
turn. The fireplace council said I
This is
won't
the
get
worst song I've ever heard.
He's singing in an
Do you like
accent?
this? Do you know this song? New Kids on the Block. Can you hear this? This is
lots of boos out there.
yeah. I'm one of
All right. So Jessica and Ashley Simpson come in at number 4 with their version of Little Drummer Boy.
I don't know this one or King and Country.
This is a little bit too cute singing.
Very breathy.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't hate it. The song's so good, it's hard to ruin.
It's my favorite Christmas carol, I think. There's a meme out there that says, "Can you imagine you just delivered a baby and the kid shows up with the drums like, I know what they need." I hear that, but I still love the song.
So number 3 we already hit. Christmas Shoes by
Has there ever been a cover of this song?
No, once
No.
was enough.
It's Christmas Eve.
Wouldn't it be great if somebody did like a Ramones cover of Christmas Shoes?
The Killers.
Could you hurry?
Man.
Isn't she dying?
Yes.
Like, I need the shoes
Yeah.
because mom's gonna die.
Yep.
Yeah,
she
and
dies every year.
And he has to beg a stranger in line so he can buy the shoes.
Yeah, he's super poor.
Okay, turn it off, Ethan. I'm sad.
Mama meets Jesus.
All right, you've ruined the mood.
All right, number 2, Elmo and Patsy. Grandma got run over by a reindeer.
That's a Christmas classic. It's the song you need to hear once every Christmas.
Yeah.
Not twice.
I didn't know his name was Elmo.
I thought it was going to be Elmo.
I know, me too.
Do you hate this song? I'm okay with it.
Yeah, I'm
You're
all right
right.
with it.
If I hear it more than once, I'm like, okay.
Yeah, we did that.
Yeah.
All right, this next one is going to make a lot of people
Is it
mad.
the last one?
Yes, the last one. Number
The
1,
worst song of
the
Christmas?
worst one, Alvin and the Chipmunks. The Chipmunk song.
Oh, that's not true.
Okay, Simon?
Okay.
Okay,
It never
Theodore?
ends. It's just salute.
Do you remember when I interviewed them a couple years ago?
For real?
It's in our Christmas special.
Is it real?
I sing with them. I interview them. Yeah, it's all part of our Christmas special.
I think I skipped that part. I think that's the part where I go pee in the bathroom.
Over the years, I've added a few extra pieces. This is one of them.
All right. That is our list of the 10 worst Christmas songs.
Oh my gosh. Shiny Guy on our YouTube chat says they love this one. I don't mind this one once either.
Yeah. You can send your hate mail to Melissa Ruggery at USA Today.
Ish. All right. Well, we are at the Ruler Foods in St. Charles, and the donations keep coming in. A new paper being handed to me. We'll give you an updated total here when we come back from the break. Come say hi to us. We are meeting so many people. We're taking pictures. Donations are coming in online. If you go to the Annie-Fry YouTube channel, you can vote. You can vote too, but you can also donate digitally there as well. We are up to $445 online and $5,070 in person here. Cash and check coming in. Ryan is going to shop in the 2 o'clock hour. We'll have it on the live YouTube dressed as Sprockets. Which
There's zero connection.
I'm going to be honest. I did not see that coming.
The people at Ruler Foods are like, oh, yeah, we get this all the time.
Oh, that's just Jim. We'll be right back.
I found myself in this, couldn't wait to turn 21. The day I did, I got too drunk, spinning around dizzy on the patio. Found out real quick how to take it slow. Got whiskey man on whiskey sirens, ran my mouth to an out-of-towner. Learned a big lesson when I met the bouncer. I found myself in this bar, making mistakes.
Merry Christmas. Hey everyone, it's Ethan from the Mark Cox Morning Show. I just want to take a second to thank all the listeners for such a great year. We couldn't have done this without you guys. I hope you all have a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Also, don't forget, download the Mark Cox Morning Show podcast.
My name is Whitney Allen. I am a widow. My husband Ryan died. We never thought in a million years we'd have to use life insurance. The unexpected happened. With Ethos, it is so fast and easy. It's 100% online. You can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. No medical exams, and you can get up to $3 million worth of coverage through Ethos.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/term. That's ETHOS.com/term.
Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
Individuals and businesses with tax problems, listen carefully. If you owe over $10,000 in back taxes or have unfiled tax returns, U.S. Tax Shield can help you take back control. The IRS can seize your bank accounts, garnish your paycheck, close your business, and file criminal charges. Our team of tax attorneys can stop collections and get you protected. U.S. Tax Shield offers a price protection guaranteed quote to get you protected today. U.S. Tax Shield is A+ rated with the BBB, so call 800-466-9625. U.S. Tax Shield, 800-466-9625.
Give something that means something. Roll up your sleeve at the Odyssey Blood Drive in partnership with the American Red Cross from December 16th through 19th at multiple locations. Make an appointment in the Red Cross Blood Donor app or at redcrossblood.org and enter sponsor code Odyssey for a drive near you.
You're listening to Leaf Filter Radio, and the guru of gutter protection himself, Chris Cunahan, is here to take your most pressing leaf-related questions.
Hey, everybody, Chris here. I understand we have Ron on the line. Ron, where are you calling from?
Uh-oh. Ron, are you calling from a ladder?
Well, I was. I wanted to ask Chris what I need to do to get my gutters ready to have Leaf Filter installed.
Oh, Ron, you don't have to do anything. A Leaf Filter Trusted Pro will come out and clean out your gutters, realign and seal your gutters, and install Leaf Filter, America's #1 gutter protection system.
So I didn't need to get on this ladder?
Ron, Leaf Filter Trusted Pros are in your neighborhood and ready to help. Just visit leaffilter.com/radio to schedule your free gutter inspection and get up to 30% off.
Thank goodness. What was that site?
To get this special radio offer, go to leaffilter.com/radio for your free gutter inspection today and get up to 30% off. That's leaffilter.com/radio for up to 30% off. leaffilter.com/radio. See representative for warranty details.
This is Justin Brown with Krenz Financial Group. For over 6 decades, we've helped St. Louis families and businesses plan with purpose and live with confidence. Is your financial advisor proactive or reactive? If your strategy or service feels stagnant or misaligned, it may be time for a change. Our defined, proactive approach to investments and communication keeps you informed and prepared for what's ahead. Let's talk about what makes us different and how a more engaged advisor can help you reach your goals. Your goals, our mission, Start today at kfgadvisors.com.
Securities offered through Raymond James Financial Services, Inc. Member FINRA/SIPC. Prince Financial Group is not a broker-dealer.
If you owe the IRS, you have a legal issue, and you need the Lance Drury Law Firm. We'll protect your rights. Log on at lancedrurylaw.com or call us toll-free at 888-367-6512.
Benefiting the St. Louis Area Food Bank. The Annie Fry Show is live at Ruler Foods in St. Charles.
It's all cold down along the beach. And the wind's whipping down the boardwalk. Hey, man! You guys know what time of year it is? What time? What? Oh, Christmas time. You guys all been good and practicing real
You
hard.
mocking him, yelling.
That was me.
Okay.
I don't think we were on yet. We weren't.
So I heard that in my real
Yeah.
head, not my fake ears.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
That's not many.
Well, we are live broadcasting from Ruler Foods here in St. Charles. This is one of the best days throughout the year for us here on the Annie Fry Show. I think that we have the last sheet of paper I was handed. We're up to over $5,000, $5,070 in cash and checks that have walked in the door.
We might
just
be
today.
in record-breaking territory.
I think we're getting very close to it.
Yeah.
In addition to the folks who have walked in here, we have and handed us cash and checks. We have barrels that are full of donations. We got more to fill up, if you so choose. And what our audience has done over the years, Ryan, is instead of going in and shopping themselves, they give you. Imagine that, the ability to go in and shop for them. You were about to go clean off the shelves here at Ruler Foods. Actually, sometimes you just buy the pallets in the back.
We started doing that.
Yeah.
I mean, we got to do some shopping because it's fun.
Yes.
So we'll do that, but then eventually, the donations get high enough, I can't just clean the store out.
Well, we are sitting here with Meredith Knopp, who is the president and CEO of the St. Louis Area Food Bank, stlfoodbank.org. If you come to the Annie Fry YouTube live broadcast right now, there is a QR code on the screen that you can snapshot with your phone, and you can make a $5 donation and be a part of what we're doing today directly to the Annie Fry Show food drive that we're doing. If you can't make it in, but we'd really love to see you, so come on in. Meredith, thank you for the partnership. This has become one of my favorite things we do each year.
Thank you. It's so great to see you guys again this year.
So,
Meredith, you've been good this year.
Well, it's
we've
a
got
sliding
the boss
scale, right?
here. Yeah. So, talk to me, Meredith, about the need this year specifically in 2025. We've talked a lot about inflation has been up. Of course, politically, we're always talking about how to get it down.
Yes.
Affordability matters to people.
It does.
People need to eat. It's a number one priority of what you do with your first dollars. And when dollars get low, people struggle. The food bank fills the pantries of people who are right here in our listening area. Talk to us about the need this year.
It certainly does. And we also know that when dollars are stretched, it's the first thing people cut is their food budget.
Really?
Right? And that is not something that is acceptable at the St. Louis Area Food Bank. So this year we are seeing, unfortunately, incredible need. We have so many families still reeling from the May 16th tornadoes.
Oh.
Obviously, you've been talking about inflation and prices, especially towards the end of the month. That's when we tend to see more families coming to us seeking assistance because the money just runs out. And so that's what we try to do here. We support 588 food pantries across 26 counties. So we have a huge, huge operation. We're seeing families. We just did a huge distribution at SIUE a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
And we had so many people coming through there, over 2,200 families. And just the stories, right? There was a beautiful elderly woman who came to me and said, I'm so sorry. And she started to cry. I said, ma'am, why are you crying? And she said, normally I'm able to give to you, but this year I need to receive.
Oh.
And so it is affecting everyone, all walks of life, all across your listening area. And so it is truly an opportunity for people to come out here to Ruler Foods Day.
Yes.
And people are having so much fun.
In St. Charles, it is a fun time, and it's so simple to do. There, like a small donation is a needed donation. It doesn't have to be big, magnificent. It can be the extra little that you can afford to pay it forward. You said something there in talking about the neighborhoods that are around us. People might think, I would donate to this, but I'd rather donate to my local pantry. You are in direct partnerships with
Yes.
these local pantries. You work with them. You're not you're not working as a competitor to the local places.
No, we are the food warehouse, the distribution center. So 588 food pantries across 26 counties in Missouri and Illinois. They look to us, right? They're the ones who are on the front lines with their neighbors. They're talking, they're building relationships. But when they need food, they're coming to us. They're looking to our team to say, hey, we need dairy, we need proteins, we need shelf-stable foods, we need all of those things, we need produce. And they get their food from the St. Louis Area Food Bank.
Yeah, and so you come in here and you drop $20 off for Ryan to go shop, or if you write a check straight to the St. Louis Area Food Bank, if you donate online, if you go in and you shop in Ruler Foods, which is the smartest place to do this because your dollar is going to stretch further when you shop in Ruler Foods with the savings, everyday savings, including some extra sales that they have going on. It's just a really amazing partnership that we have here this year with everybody who's showing up and participating. I'm just going to say this right now, Ethan, I'm going to take this all the way to the top of the hour. I'm just going to do it that way because this is the last segment, or this was the third segment, right? We're going to go to the top of the hour, Ethan, if you can make that work. Talk to me about the types of things that, there's probably some things that get donated more often than others. What are you looking for this year most of the time that really it makes the extra help possible for you guys to do what you do?
Sure. So we get a lot of green beans, right? I mean, no offense to the green bean.
in my head. Cans of green beans.
Right.
Wait, can I ask you, though?
Yeah.
Are they Italian, French, or cut?
All of the above. We do not discriminate.
Okay. Okay. But not one more than the other.
No, we get them all.
Okay.
And so, one thing that we always ask people for is protein, right? So canned tuna, canned chicken, canned beef, salmon, all those things, peanut butter. We do cereals. We like things that are pop top.
Simple to open.
Simple to open, especially we have a large unhoused population, right? And so they might not have a can opener. So when you think about that, when you think about kids at home who have to make meals for themselves or snacks after school by themselves, you want to make it easy and simple. So those pop-top macaroni and cheeses, the beef-ronis, all those things that are there, makes it easy, makes it fun. Something that people don't think about often is just the cooking essentials, your spices, your oils.
Oh, yeah.
Think of how you use that in almost everything that you make. And so that is something that we never see a lot of things being donated, but we always are grateful when people do.
We're speaking with Meredith Knopf, the president and CEO of the St. Louis Area Food Bank, who is helping us partner here to make this the goodness, the charity of people exactly like you, reach deep into the communities exactly where that help is needed. Meredith, I have to stress to you the importance of giving Ryan guidance because.
Well, I'm listening.
Right.
Yeah,
because I've done this for a couple years.
He hears direction as suggestion quite often. So we're going to send him in there with thousands of dollars into the Ruler Foods here in St. Charles to help benefit your cause the most. So are you willing to take on the project that is Ryan Wiggins to shepherd him in a way that will be most beneficial to the food bank?
100%. I did it in 2022 when we did it last time.
And she's back.
And I came back. So either I'm a glutton for punishment or it was a lot of fun. So we're going to go
and
with.
I just run down the runways. We can call it Project Runway if you want to. And I just
especially when the costume,
that costume's phenomenal.
Especially when it looks so hot.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's unusual.
I know what you said there is something that in the last couple of years I have not thought about. Because I'm always thinking about how do you get food that lasts the longest on the shelf. Because I'm not going to get frozen chicken breast or something like that. But what you just said is something I've never thought about, which is getting cooking items like olive oils and flour and stuff like that. Because I don't know why it just never occurred to me that would be something really good for a family to be able to make a lot of food out of. I always think, well, what's the most food? But that's probably one of the best ways to do it.
It is. So you think of your pantry staples is what I call them. So your oils, your flours, your sugar, your brown sugar, all of the things, your spices, right? Your Italian seasonings, your garlic, salt and pepper, just the basics. Cooking oil goes a long way, and you use it in a lot of recipes, or even when you're just preparing, your chicken on the griddle, right? You need something to kind of get that ready to go, so it makes it easy.
That's a great idea. So I'm gonna do more of that this year.
There you go.
I know that there are some things I know that I have to do, like peanut butter,
the
soups,
pastas,
and long sausages. And we got a lot of those because it's a lot of protein. Because you always say like protein.
Yeah.
You love this, don't you, Ryan?
Yeah, it's fun. Why?
I just think it's the first year that we did this. Ryan goes, all I know is at the end I want to go through the store. And I want to run through the store in a cart and just use my arm to clear off the counter.
Because I was always mad on Supermarket Sweep when they would just pick certain things. I'm like, no, just run with your arm out.
Do you know if
I
you
can't do that here
do
because
you
stuff
know
will break.
how to get cast in a game show? You could totally do that,
I
couldn't you?
think so. I mean, you got to come up with a good backstory, so I'd have to make one up.
Come on. You don't think yours is good enough?
No, mine's boring.
And I don't know that it is, Ryan. I think
So I'd
you're
have to come up
selling
with
yourself
good,
a little short.
Good backstory, like we used to tell a story about me and my wife meeting. Was a motorcycle accident, and it was something like that, but it was completely made up.
All right, St. Charles Ruler Foods. We are here right now. We are here until 3 o'clock, so hurry up and come see us. We love the opportunity to meet you and to partner together to help the St. Louis Area Food Bank. Meredith, thank you so much. Great to speak with you. We'll be right back. Don't go away. Ask us anything in the next hour. TheDiamondShop.net, a destination for shopping for the holiday season. Of course, the Diamond Shop is located in Clayton and has been serving St. Louis since 1910. Buying jewelry, it's about trusting the person you're buying it from and believing that they have the knowledge, the experience to guide you through that purchase. And that is the story of the Diamond Shop in Clayton. Their longevity speaks for itself. They have trust in so many different categories of fine jewelry, of watches. They even have estate pieces, which is one of the coolest cases that they have when you walk in. This whole room sparkles when you walk in their Clayton store, but they have these really unique pieces that they cultivate and curate over the course of time. I don't know how they get them, but they're stunning. Whatever your budget is, I want you to consider the Diamond Shop working hard to serve you in a way that makes you come back again. They're going to be respectful of you, the knowledge that you have, the knowledge that you don't. Become a VIP and get opportunities to save a little extra online at thediamondshop.net.
It's time for you to get to know my friends at Lit Cigar Lounge in Chesterfield, where luxury meets comfort. Mark Cox here. They have a great selection of rare bourbons, whiskeys, craft cocktails, anything you like to drink, cold beer, premium hand-rolled cigars from the finest makers in the world. Even private lockers that are available if you choose to. Perfect for date nights or business meetings, and live music every Friday night. Family owned and operated. Check them out in Chesterfield at the District. It's litstl.com.
Hi, I'm Joe Cordell of Cordell & Cordell, America's largest family law firm. During this time of year, difficult relationships sometimes become impossible. If you or someone you care about is facing a family law issue, let us set up a 1-hour Cordell Consult. The Cordell Consult is a meeting with a local attorney who will give you clear guidance about your options, whether it's a separation, a postnuptial agreement, divorce, or custody. CordellCordell.com.
The choice of a lawyer is an important decision and should not be based solely upon advertisements. 600 Kelwood, St. Louis.
We all have different ideas of the perfect retirement, but they all depend on the same thing: not running out of money. And preparing for retirement can sometimes be overwhelming, but it doesn't have to be. Find out how to build your retirement on your terms.
What are your wishes, hopes, and dreams? What's retirement look like for you? Because everybody, that picture is different.
Join host Steve All for the All Financial Hour, Saturday mornings at 6 or Saturday afternoon at 4, here on 97.1 FM Talk.
You've been listening to the very popular Wellness One for many years, Saturdays and Sundays on 97.1 FM Talk. We're happy to share that we've expanded the show to 4 times a week. Yes, 4 times every weekend. Saturday at 10 a.m., Saturday at 8 p.m., Sunday at 9 a.m., and Sunday at 2 p.m. It's the same great show designed to cut through the nonsense and provide you a common sense, science-based strategy for a healthy life. So join TJ and Aaron for Wellness One. Now 4 times a week on 97.1 FM Talk.
KFTK FM Florissant, an Odyssey station.
New rules for a former coach. On Lisa Brady, Fox News. A judge setting bond for Sharon Moore, the college football coach fired by Michigan this week, but also attaching numerous conditions to his release now that he's charged with multiple counts, including stalking and home invasion, believed to be related to the executive assistant who broke off an affair, then gave the university evidence that got Moore fired on Wednesday. Later that same day, Washtenaw County prosecutor Katie Razmersky says he terrorized the assistant.
Barged his way into that apartment, immediately then proceeded to a kitchen drawer, grabbed several butter knives and a pair of kitchen scissors, and began to threaten his own life. I'm going to kill myself. I'm going to make you watch. My blood is on your hands. You ruined my life.
Prosecutors say Moore eventually left when his former mistress threatened to call the police.
Around that same time, his wife did call police, saying her husband was suicidal after losing his job.
Fox's Garrett Tenney. The many bond conditions for more include wearing a GPS monitor. Water rescues in northwest Washington state after some areas got 20 inches of rain, leading to historic flooding. The National Guard going door to door for evacuations. Fox's Christina Coleman is in Burlington, north of Seattle.
Approximately 300 personnel from the National Guard have been supporting operations here as authorities carried out swift water rescues and helped displaced families find shelter. The Skagit River is currently forecast to fall below flood stage early tomorrow morning, but local officials warn conditions will still be hazardous.
10 rivers at major flood stage as of yesterday. More than 70,000 people in Skagit County being urged to evacuate. President Trump says Thailand and Cambodia agree to resume the truce that he and the Malaysian leader had brokered. This after calls with both prime ministers following days of deadly clashes. America is listening to Fox News.
Bad breath is a confidence killer. You can have the best outfit, the sharpest resume, the funniest jokes, but if your breath smells like the food you just ate, that's all people remember. It's not your fault. Bad breath often comes from your gut, and most regular gums and mints just cover it up. That's like spraying perfume on dirty laundry. It doesn't solve the problem. That's where Zellman's Minty Mouth comes in. Zellman's is not just another mint. Zellman's tiny dual-action capsules are coated with powerful, delicious mint and filled with parsley seed oil, clinically tested to fight the toughest offenders. Garlic, onions, coffee, even smoker's breath, all handled. With Zellman's, you get the confidence of fresh, clean breath that lasts for hours, because your breath should be as fresh as your food. Zellman's is only available online, so go to Zellmans.com, that's ZELMINS.com, and use code FRESH for 15% off your first order. That's ZELMINS.com with code FRESH for 15% off your first order today. Backed by a 100% love it or your money back guarantee.
Air Comfort Service, heating, cooling, and insulation, weather.
Cold times with us as we go through our Friday afternoon. Partly to mostly cloudy skies, 39. Tonight, clouds down to 21. Saturday, clouds. There will be light snow and snow flurries around on Saturday, an inch or less. Accumulation 28. Then Saturday night, just plain cold, 4 degrees. Sunday, sunny, but only 14 for the high and 8 for the low Sunday night. This is 97.1 FM Talk. Chief Meteorologist Dave Murray.
The Annie Fry Show is sponsored by Air Comfort Service Heating, Cooling, and Insulation. If you need a new furnace, get Carrier Cool Cash rebates and 0% financing so you'll be nice and cozy as the weather turns. For a free estimate on a new heating system, visit aircomfortservice.com.
Annie Fry, Ryan Wiggins, Brad Ray.
That's us. That's right. Gotta love this American ride. What do you want from me? I'm not America's sweetheart.
For goodness sake, kid. Keep your voice down. Your father's listening to the radio.
I'm not America's sweetheart.
This is the Annie Fry Show on 97.1 FM Talk.
All right, we are back here at the St. Charles Ruler Foods in partnership with the St. Louis Area Food Bank. I'm holding in my hand the latest total of cash and checks that has walked in the door and just been handed over to this. This is on top of the barrels that have already been filled with donations that people have been bringing in. $5,490 that has been brought in so far. You can donate online as well if you can't make it in. To the store here in Ruler Foods in St. Charles. If you go to the Annie Fry YouTube live broadcast right now, there's a QR code that's up there. There's also a link in the description of the live broadcast on YouTube. There's also that same link is available if you just go to the Annie Fry Show Facebook page. You can click there and donate $5. And if you are the next person to donate to us and you donate us $5, we will hit $500 online in donations. We're trying to get to 1,000. So if you want to be a part of that online because you can't make it in, please come be a part of that. There is an anonymous donation. It doesn't tell us how much, and the name is anonymous, and it says, "Let's go, Dieter."
Okay, so that was probably Marty and Jane.
Maybe. We got this beautiful card and a handwritten note from Marty and Jane of St. Charles, and they brought in, my question is, when did they start planning this? Because we have some Dieter glasses and a black turtleneck, and Ryan is going to do this shopping with this over $5,000. We're getting close to $6,000 when you add in the donations online that we've raised, in addition to the donations that have made here in store. Marty and Jane gave us a black turtleneck and these glasses so that Ryan can shop dressed as the guy from Sprockets. This is such a niche situation.
It's not as if we talked about this for a long time.
This has never been done in radio before. We might be doing something that has never been done in radio before.
You know who needs to find out about this? Mike Myers.
Mike Myers. Well.
Can somebody tag Mike Myers on today's broadcast, please?
Ethan, are you ready to do a little Ethan's sports and local here on the Annie Fry Show?
Sure,
Ethan
why
didn't
not?
get to come out with us, and I wanted him to come, but Mark Reardon said no. That's what I heard.
It's fine. It's okay.
Said no.
Maybe
I think Tricia said no.
There may or may not be someone from the Hannaford family that might be making an appearance there. We'll see.
All right.
All right, we will see. Not you, though. We wish you were here. You're doing a great job back there. How about you hit us with a little bit of the latest in sports and local?
Hold up. Check it out. Sports and local.
Hannaford's Hootenanny with Big Murray Jumpin' Bean and the Piccolo Tooths.
What the hell, Ryan Wiggins?
Is that new?
That one's new.
I like that. That's a good.
You know, like 3
fresh
days
holiday
ago when I
take.
said I think this might be my favorite one, and that other one played. That's the one I thought it was supposed to be. What was it again?
I don't know.
You got to reboot
Just
it.
replay
You got to
it.
run that back. That's too good to not hear for the second time.
I don't.
Come on, push the
Hannaford's
button.
Hootenanny.
It
with
won't do that because
something
it's a
and the-
rotator.
Yeah.
Oh no.
It's Hannaford's Hootenanny with something and the Piccolo Toots. Even when I was writing it, I was laughing.
You love it. You love it, Ethan. All right, hit us with the sports and local.
Well, this one is we got some college football news here. The Heisman finalists were announced earlier this week, and normally, it wouldn't really matter to the St. Louis region, but there's a St. Louis local that made it as a finalist for the best player in college football, and that is Notre Dame's running back, Jeremiah Love.
That's right. Pretty cool. I hope he shows up for it. Hey, I just wanted to say it before you guys did. I wanted to get it out there.
That was good.
And I wanted to own it. I appreciate that.
That was good. Love was.
Wait, Ethan, is he deserving?
Yes.
Oh,
it is.
okay.
Well, here's the problem. He's deserving, but this has become a quarterback award, kind of like the NFL's MVP award over the last
Should it
however
be?
many years. No, it should not be. So
Okay.
if it was up to me, I would probably vote for Jeremiah Love, but I don't think he will win it.
Hometown boy. But but you think he should absolutely be considered.
Oh, 100%. Most certainly worthy of a finalist spot. He will. He might finish top 3, but I don't think he's going to win it. The favorite right now is Indiana's quarterback, Fernando Mendoza. But we'll see. You never know. You never know what could happen. But Love was born and raised in the St. Louis area, graduate of Christian Brothers College High School, otherwise known as CBC. He finished 4th in the FBS in rushing yards with over 1,300. He was 5th in yards per game with 114. And he was 3rd in the country in rushing touchdowns this year with 18 in total. So pretty impressive year for the St. Louis local. Fun fact for you. This past year, he got to throw out a first pitch at Busch Stadium before a Cards game, and I happened to be going up to the press box, and he walked into the
try to
elevator.
tackle him?
So I did not try to tackle him,
What
but
did you
I was.
say he did to you?
He didn't do
what did he do to
anything
you in the
besides stand
elevator?
in the elevator next to me.
Oh,
Just got to wrap him up, Ethan.
Yeah.
Wrap
Maybe
him
like
up.
an Aerosmith situation. Anytime that you say Jeremiah Love, do you go Jeremiah Love? Do you do that?
I don't even know what that means.
Ryan is
Oh,
drunk,
no.
and you know what Ryan gets drunk on? Was it Todd or was it Rick or who was it that brought you a box of oatmeal cream pies? How many are missing?
Oh God.
Just two. I've only had 2. I can only have one when it is a long enough break.
One of them you ate on camera while, it was
No, he
zoomed
shook
in on
somebody's
your
hand.
face.
Somebody came in and was like, Ryan, it said something to Ryan. He put 3/4 of an oatmeal cream pie because he needed to shake the hand. He just put it in his mouth, but not all the way in his mouth. It was hanging out of his mouth, and he just shook the guy's hand. He didn't even say anything.
I wish I
He
could
was
say
oatmeal
that.
cream pied.
I wish I could say you're better than that, Ryan, but I can't.
Well, you know what I did, though?
We all
I gave
know.
him a story he'll remember for the rest of his life.
Or he blacked out. Hey, is Indiana going to make it to the championship game?
There's a very good chance.
Okay.
Yeah, that was a pretty impressive win the other night
I
again in the
really
Big Ten
hope they
championship.
do, so that coach can gain some confidence.
What's up with Michigan?
They're rebuilding, Ryan.
Would you say they're in a rebuilding year?
They're rebuilding.
Are
They're
they
rebuilding.
they contender?
As a. You usually need to have a head coach in order to be a contender. They don't have one of
I
those
bet
right
they
now.
get one.
You know what? I would probably put a couple of dollars down that they do.
Yeah, I'm
too.
going to go on Polymarket and say they're going to get a head coach. You still doing your segment, or are we done?
You tell me.
I think you're doing his segment.
Yeah, I think so too.
Go on, Ethan. Take it back.
Laws. So Missouri has recently been earned a danger grade for their traffic safety laws in a new report where this says this is from Nexstar. It says laws are being put into place every year to make driving that much safer for residents across the country. Many of these laws, though, are being decided on a state-by-state level, which leads to many states not meeting the standards for maintaining safe traffic safety laws. And to determine which states are lacking in traffic safety and which are ahead of the curve, the Advocates for Highway and Auto Safety released an annual report that grades every state on how safe their traffic laws are. Well, Missouri ended up earning a danger grade for theirs.
Kind of cool sounding, though. Illinois didn't come up on the list, but Missouri got a danger grade.
Based on
tourism category.
Based on a state's performance in each category, they are given 2 points if they were considered good, 1 point for caution, and 0 points for dangerous. These points are then tallied up to create a grade where having 8 or more points is good, 7 to 4 is caution, and 3 to 0 is considered
I gotta
dangerous.
ask a really important question here, especially from you, Ethan, because you've lived in both. Who drives worse, Missouri or Illinois? This is having been on both sides of the river for a long time, just because I've always worked in Missouri. Everybody speaks about the other state the exact same way. The complaints are the same. Everybody in Missouri thinks Illinois is the dumbest state to ever get behind the wheel, and everybody in Illinois thinks Missouri is the same.
So
do you have an educated opinion on this?
I would have told you,
and then we'll go to Ryan's.
I would have told you when I lived in Illinois that I thought Illinois drivers were worse, but since moving to this side, I take Interstate 70 to St. Louis every day from St. Charles, and well, it is 100% Missouri that has worse drivers. I mean,
Really?
100%.
What are the infractions?
Why?
Well,
Yeah, and why?
70 is just first off, it's super windy, so that doesn't help. But people absolutely fly on that, and I mean they will absolutely just zoom by you without a care in the world as to your safety. And I just feel like I've gotten a lot more like, oh my gosh, where you kind of like brace, like because you can hear someone just revving behind you about to fly by you. I've gotten a lot more of that.
Because Missouri feels more free. That's why.
Hmm.
Are you
they
calling
more
them
free.
stupid?
Me?
No, Ethan.
No, I'm calling. I was gonna say I'm.
In what way did you get me calling them stupid from that? Like, please explain to me how you connected those two.
Ethan,
my real hope.
We
on
don't
this,
have time for this.
My real hope in this turtleneck is that it is a little too small.
It has to be.
You know what you're going to find out when I put that turtleneck on?
Everything.
It's a little cold in here.
It's gonna be fine.
The states that receive danger ratings throughout the country are Idaho, Michigan, Missouri, Montana, Nebraska, Nevada, Oklahoma, South Dakota, and Wyoming. But on a grade-by-grade basis, Missouri ranked as the worst state in the country for traffic safety laws, receiving 0 total points.
Ethan, do you pull all the way through in a parking spot? Do you back in, or do you pull in normal?
Listen, when you have the option to pull through, you always pull through.
Darn right you do.
But,
right.
Not if you need to get in your trunk, you don't.
I am a firm believer
I always
that
got junk in my trunk.
I was going to ask you that, but I thought it was insensitive.
It's 2025,
always,
Andy. You can't
always
say that.
pull through.
No.
Always pull. Ethan, you always pull through, buddy.
But I am a believer that backing in makes more sense.
Backing in makes less sense.
All right, well, Ethan, they hate you now along with me. I've now changed my habits to only backing into parking spaces after our first conversation. I felt so much pressure. All right, let's take a quick break. Thank you, Ethan. You were the best of us. We appreciate that segment. And what was it called? The Hootenanny and the Piccolo Toots? Or
Couldn't tell you.
It's so funny.
Is that right? I have unpacked the Sprockets black turtleneck and the Dieter glasses. The shopping is about to commence probably in the next 20 minutes or so. Ryan is going to go into Ruler Foods. I've been handed here from Alexis our latest total of $5,710 that you have walked in the door since noon. That is amazing. And let me look here real quick to see what the online donation total is. You can go to the AnyFry YouTube Live and you use the QR code that is on the live broadcast right now. You can also go to the description of the YouTube video or the AnyFry Show Facebook if you'd like to donate online directly to us. We're trying to get to $1,000 online. We are at $545. So if you want to be a part of that, every little bit counts. Come be a part of a great day together here at the Annie Fry Show, the Ruler Foods in St. Charles, and the St. Louis Area Food Bank. We'll be right back.
And I hauled her hard away. Now we still love to laugh about the way we met that day when I said, hey, pretty lady, won't you give me a sign? I'd give anything to make you mine on mine. I'll do your bidding and be at your beck and call.
Home Shield Foundation Repairs, available at homeshieldfoundationrepairs.com. 314-227-9636. Call Matt Hayes and talk to him about the issue that you're having right now on the walkway at your home, the one that has the shifting concrete. The concrete is cracked, it is compromised, and it is getting worse with time, maybe with the freezing weather that causes it to expand and contract, and you know how the story goes. Once it becomes a trip hazard, it gets worse, and you do not want to end up breaking a hip or having a guest come over, especially I'm talking to people who have this at their commercial businesses. Matt Hayes can take a look at this and solve the problem for you with a system called polyjacking. They take a polyurethane foam, they inject it under the concrete, raise it up and level it out, and they add a 5-year warranty to make sure that stays tried and tested. 314-227-9636. Look up Matt Hayes online at homeshieldfoundationrepairs.com.
If you want thick, healthy, gorgeous hair, then you need Hair Volume from New Nordic. Available as a tablet or delicious gummy, Hair Volume is available online at Amazon and NewNordicUSA.com or in the hair care aisle at your local CVS.
This is the Annie Fry Show live for the December food drive at Ruler Foods in St. Charles.
Santa Claus isn't coming to town. What's his name? Dieter? Is that his name?
Yeah, the guy from Sprockets.
You look freaking great, Ryan.
Thank you.
We're going to have a slow reveal. Are you ready for this? I need to make sure you're 100% ready.
No, I have no idea. I can't look in the mirror.
Huh?
I haven't looked in the mirror.
Well, how do you feel right now? We got Jim, the engineer, on
Tight.
the camera. Tight. It is cold in here. I can.
Can you attest to that?
Are you ready for this? Here he is.
Dear God.
Now's the time on Annie Fry where we dance.
Now do it.
Oh.
Oh man, I wish that you folks on the radio could see what is happening here. Okay, all right. What are we doing here?
That's what Mike Myers used to do.
Yeah.
He'd say, I'm happy as a little girl. And he'd do that, what I just did.
All right, we're going to make you the big camera here for the rest of the segment. We are currently pushing $6,000 of donations that have walked in the door throughout the course of this day. We're going to do Ask Us Anything here a little bit later in the show, so send us your questions on the Annie Fry YouTube channel. We're going to also send Ryan. I think we're going to send you during the last segment.
Okay.
We're still waiting on the plan. We need a constructive plan from Ruler Foods and the St. Louis Area Food Bank as to how to execute this the best. But it is Ryan's annual job to move into the store. We're sitting out here where the carts normally are. and people are walking past us, and they're looking at us kind of funny because they think we're supposed to be carts. But now they're going to look at us funny because Ryan looks like Dieter from Sprockets on SNL.
Mm-hmm. If
So-
anybody comes up and is not listening and they say that, man, that's going to be great. You're like, hey, that guy looks like Dieter. Is he,
They're like, that guy looks familiar.
who even remembers the name of the character
I've
from
never
Sprockets?
heard that. I
Yeah.
only think of it as Sprockets. Who
It's
is this?
Sprockets guy.
Who is Mike Myers? Did he have was it a 2 thing, or was the second person in Sprockets a guest?
It was just him. He was the host.
But the other people would come
Well,
on.
at the very end,
I
they play
feel
that
like it
song,
was-
and a bunch of just random, probably stagehands also wearing.
Chris Kattan never did it?
No. I don't think they crossed over at all.
I saw online yesterday. Who is the representative? He might be. He has. I'm trying to explain him in a appropriate way.
This
Do
is
you know
a
what I'm talking about?
U.S. House representative.
Democrat.
Are you thinking of the guy that ate chicken with the glasses? He had the round glasses.
No.
Sounds like a fun story,
Oh,
too.
what was his name?
I think he's from maybe Minnesota.
Oh, Al Franken.
No.
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 Wasn't he on Saturday Night
No,
Live?
Yeah, he was.
He's currently in Congress right now.
Minnesota, Tom Emmer.
No, he's not a Republican.
Let's go through the
Let's
435 of them.
Start in the A's. I'm gonna find him. Oh man, I can't. I don't even know how to describe him appropriately. But I'm
Okay.
gonna find his picture. He doesn't look like a real person.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
Yes.
His name's like Ravi Shankar or something like that.
Oh,
Is that it?
No, but you know who I'm talking about now.
That's the guy from Detroit, Michigan.
Detroit. Okay.
Yeah, he's Michigan.
All of this to say that I think it was Dean Cain on X said, Chris Kattan, please play this guy on SNL. And I'm like, this could happen.
He's the guy that introduced articles of impeachment earlier
That's
this year, right?
I
That
think
guy?
so.
Yeah, it's.
And if you see Chris Kattan, you're like, it
And
could
he,
happen.
He just does outlandish things and fundraises off of it. And
Oh,
I
man.
think he wears a wig, but nobody's sure.
That's why I'm like, I'm not 100% sure how to
Shri
describe it.
Thanadar.
Yes.
Shri Thanadar.
Before we take a break, let's get to this is the second segment, right? I don't know where we are.
Yeah, I don't even know what time
Ethan,
it is.
It is.
Ethan did the first segment. It was very memorable.
Yeah, this is second.
Can you give us our second, your Christmas
Oh,
movie,
my second.
right?
Yeah, well, so the story that got me going on this was that holiday experts say that holiday movies offer mental health benefits, and this is from MSN.
Ryan's helping my mental health right
this is
now.
NBC.
This is amazing.
People
So-
think I look like Steve Jobs, and that's a better comparison. I like that one.
Jim, Steve Jobs or Sprockets? What you got?
Steve Jobs.
Don't flatter this man.
All right. So they say that if you're as the holiday season goes, and Annie, you've talked about this before too, that people sometimes get down in the dumps, a little bit depressing that can go along with it because you think of family members that are no longer with you and that sort of thing.
And
but
the song Christmas Shoes.
yeah, and Christmas
That makes
shoes
me
plays.
Oh, this segment is so sad.
Yeah. But they said that Christmas movies can actually help with mental health because they bring up that feeling of nostalgia and stuff like that, and bring back a warm fuzzy. Do you guys have any favorite Christmas
Have
movies?
you guys seen The Family Stone with Diane Keaton and Sarah Jessica Parker and Luke Wilson? Is that Owen Wilson's brother?
Yeah.
No, I'm thinking of Romancing the Stone.
Craig T. Nelson's in it. It's a really great story, but it's about a Christmas time. But Diane Keaton, the mom, has actually found out that she's terminal with some. I don't know if they ever say. I think the implication is breast cancer.
You're terminal with death.
It's a real. I've seen the movie before. I thought it was a really good movie. I ended up watching it earlier this week when I stayed home with my daughter who was sick, and I sobbed through it. I'm like, I'm never watching this movie again. That was not healthy for me. Are they saying that those emotions, going through those emotions?
No. They're saying they gave me a list of 10 movies that are good for it. And so starting at number 10, the first one they give is The Santa Claus. I don't know if you guys are a big
I've
fan.
never seen
Oh, really?
Tim Allen's
It's pretty good.
Santa Claus.
Yeah,
It's pretty good.
It's a good movie.
It's no Hot Frosty, but it's not bad. My wife and I were talking about Hot Frosty.
You know,
the
there's a
other day,
YouTube short of you talking about Hot Frosty.
Is there really?
Yes, there
He's
is.
got a lot of hits.
Not as many as you want, I'm sure.
We should probably tag Mike Myers in that too.
just to give him some ideas.
Yeah, you know.
Creative juices.
Yeah. About a movie that's already made.
How many Santa Clauses are there? Like 4 or 5?
there's a bunch. They kind of went the Home Alone route where they just kept making them.
Less and less budget.
Yeah, more and more movies. Let's just pump them out. What about Christmas Chronicles? Have you guys heard of that one?
No.
I have not heard of that one. Or number 8 is The Bells of St. Mary's?
No.
Is that a really old movie?
You know that one, Jim? Bing Crosby?
Bing Crosby.
Is
Okay.
it good? Put your mic down. We want to hear what you have to say.
Yeah, you're allowed to be on the air.
Yeah.
No, I've never really watched it. I just know it's a Bing Crosby.
Bing Crosby. I mean, I'd
Crosby.
sit down and give that a shot.
Yeah. Number 7 is, they just said A Christmas Carol, but which is the best Christmas Carol?
Well, we just watched The Muppets Christmas Carol a little bit. Oh, it's 2 nights ago. And I put this on X, but if you don't follow me on X, you haven't heard this story yet. As soon as Kermit comes on the scene in A Muppets Christmas Carol, Molly was all snuggled up to me. She goes, "Oh, hey, it's Mr. the Frog." And I'm like, that is Mr. the Frog. How sweet. And then she goes, so this is what little kids do quite a bit, but you're watching a movie or you're watching a show, the kid identifies, like tries to find out in that movie every time, like, who would I be in this movie, you know? So she's like, Kermit the Frog, and that's like Daddy, and Mom, you're like Miss Piggy, and I'm like, you're darn right I am. We are one and the same.
So we all are in agreement the Muppet Christmas Carol is the best version.
I like the one from I Think You Should Leave.
I haven't seen that one, but
I don't know if it's my favorite, but that would definitely be a particular choice. The one with, gosh, who's the one that my dad
I
always
just like
makes
the
us
one
watch?
with Mickey. I don't really like a lot of old Disney cartoons, but I do like that one.
The classic Disney. There's a few Disney cartoons that are really good Christmas stories.
Yeah.
Because they're just like the way Disney used to tell stories, just good stories.
Right.
That's all there was to it. There's a lot of versions out there, though.
Yep. And then number 6, of course, this one's a classic, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
Yeah.
I watched that for the first time under peer pressure from the show.
Last year.
Was it last year was the first one? And the year before that, I watched Die Hard for the first time. And Christmas I hated the movie until the end. I can't even remember exactly what about at the end. Like, I just didn't like his take on things. I thought it was fake. But the end of the movie made it all come together for me and appreciate it in a way that I didn't appreciate it at the beginning of it.
Yeah.
It's not a bad movie. I haven't been like, when are we watching Christmas Vacation this year?
Yeah. Number 5, Home Alone.
That's my favorite.
Man, I think about that scene whenever the mom comes in at the end of the movie and he gives him a hug, and they hug, and it takes me back because she's got like the snow on her shoulders and she's wearing her coat, and it takes me back to like whenever I was a little kid and my mom would come in from outside whenever it was cold or wherever she was, and I'd give her a hug, and that feeling of it's Mom, I'm giving her a hug, but also like the chill that's on the coat and stuff like that. I get a physical, visceral reaction whenever I see that hug still. And, yeah, I love that movie.
That's my least favorite part of the movie because the movie's called Home Alone, and all of a sudden
he's not anymore.
It's all a lie.
That's on brand.
The thing about Home Alone that is interesting to me is I watch it, and the whole time I'm like, well, that would never happen today. That would like the whole premise of the movie is completely, for kids watching it now, it's like fantasy. I mean, it might as well be the Civil War. It's like a historical document.
It really is
of like,
amazing, though.
Why didn't they just text each other?
How many details they line up in that movie if you pay attention, that even then you'd have to have all these things happen for that to happen, and they do it. But you don't. It's not a big deal, but if you pay attention, it's all there.
Have you heard that, like, Old Man Winter, whatever the neighbor's guy's name, have you heard that he's, like, supposed to be 40?
I have.
Oh, I hate that.
That's not true.
I hate that.
That is not true.
That man is at least 60-something in that,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, oh, yeah.
It's gotta be.
Every bit of that. Number 4, White Christmas.
I don't know much about this. I think I've seen it, but I just don't remember it.
One of, I would say, 4 must-watch movies. If we don't watch it by Christmas Eve, we watch it on Christmas Eve.
Which one is White Christmas?
Bing Crosby, Rosemary Clooney,
Okay.
the Danny Kaye. Yes, I can't remember the dancer. But if the story is about what's his rank in the military? He gets old. He ages, like he doesn't need to be in the military anymore. And then he buys this resort, and then the resort doesn't have any snow in Vermont. Vermont is wonderful this time of year. And so he's going to spend the holiday alone, and if nobody comes, then he's going to lose his financial interest in it. So Bing Crosby gets all of the people from the unit to come to the resort to celebrate. General Waverly. Is that what it is? I think.
Sounds right.
Is he a general?
Does he make a ton of money at the end?
Yes.
Saves the
in
resort.
fact, they don't even celebrate
Now I'm
Christmas.
interested.
They just drop off cash like people are doing today here. at
That
Ruler
is
Foods.
what I want to see. That's what I want to see.
You could almost say that this is White Christmas.
You almost could say that this is the movie White Christmas
And
with Bing Crosby.
Right now, nobody resembles Rosemary Clooney more than Ryan Wiggins.
Yeah, or Danny Kaye.
You and Danny Kaye, people confuse you too.
Yeah. People are like, are you Ryan W. or Danny Kaye?
W.
Number 3 is Christmas with the Cranks. This
Never
is,
seen it.
This is the one with Tim Allen, right?
No, I think it's
Yes.
Christmas with the Cranks is with that.
Mhm.
I thought it is also the guy from The Breakup in it who Vince Vaughn. Is he in that?
I don't
Or
think
is that
so.
Four Christmases?
That's 4 Christmases.
I'm thinking of going through all of the videos just this weekend as I was scrolling through Amazon Prime and looking at all these.
think-
so
yeah.
Cranks is not
That one's
seen
based
either.
off the book Skipping Christmas, if you've heard of
Yeah,
that.
they were going to go on vacation instead of having Christmas, and then
Ripper says Cranks is not that good. You like it, Ethan?
Yeah, I think it's a good movie. I don't know if I'd put it. This is top Christmas movies of all time. I don't know if I'd put it top.
best ones
3.
for to help beat the blues.
Yeah. Specific.
Number 2 is Miracle on 34th Street.
Watched it for the first time ever this week.
It's a good movie.
I wasn't. I think I've tried to watch it before, and we went and watched the original one, not the one with that Matilda chick in it.
No.
I can't stand her. I can't stand that girl.
I love
I'm sure
that
she's
version.
a lovely lady. You do? Is it better than the black and white one?
I don't know if I've ever seen the original one.
Well, I never watched it. My daughter was having to read the book, so she was reading the book, and she was trying to catch up for some things, and I'm like, well, we've never watched it before. Let's go ahead and do it. So we watched it, and this is a good movie. I should tell people. Miracle on 34th Street, Christmas movie. Check it out.
Yeah, Terminator has a second movie. I understand this is a pretty good film.
And then, of course, the last one, everybody probably guessed this one.
It's a Wonderful Life.
Yep,
Ugh,
there it is.
that's
I was
Banger.
going to say it was Hot Frosty.
It's not
I was
Hot
hoping it was Hot
Frosty.
Frosty.
Different list, Ryan.
Just so you guys know, Hot Frosty is about a guy. Well, he's a snowman at first, and he becomes a guy, and he is jacked.
And for whatever reason, Mrs. Wiggins has to watch this movie every
I don't understand
year.
it. I don't get it every year, but we enjoy it.
All right, let's take a quick break.
Or she does.
Anyway, let's take a quick break. The donations continue to roll in. We are going to take the camera into Ruler Foods as we've got $5,780 donated so
Okay.
far.
Let's go.
That's just in person in checks and cash, and we're trying to hit $1,000. We're trying to hit $1,000 on the online donation. And I am seeing a donation here from Linda. Merry Christmas, Annie Fry Show, $50, and an anonymous one. And it says from the Butlers. Thank you for helping others and your sweet kindness. Online, we are at $1,050. So we've met our $1,000 goal, but don't stop now. We can still do more. You are the most amazing people out there. I love each and every one of you. I know a lot of you who are participating in this as well. Thank you. We're still here. Ryan at Sprockets, shopping in Ruler Foods on the YouTube live stream. Get on there right now. And you're not going to want to miss this. I don't want to miss this. It's just really actually kind of hard to believe. We'll be right back.
Santa Claus is coming to town. Oh, yeah. Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town. One more time now. Santa Claus is coming to town. Oh, yeah. Santa Claus is coming to town.
AirComfortService.com. You've got an issue with your heating system right now. It's freaking cold outside. You want a person you can trust, of course, who will be able to service your furnace system to get it right and to get it right fast in a way that isn't going to break the bank, but also is going to be reliable down the road. That's why you want Air Comfort Service to come take a look at your HVAC system. We've had that done at our house, and right now, with the holiday season being here, it's time to gather with friends and family for all the fun of the holiday season. Make sure your home is warm and cozy for your guests as well. Heat your home safely and efficiently this winter for as little as $19 per month. And be a member of the Preferred Partner Plan. 2 HVAC system checks each year, service, repair, and equipment discounts, and you also can enjoy priority service. Call Air Comfort Service and mention my name, Annie, when you do. 314-513-0091. Online at aircomfortservice.com.
Hey, what's up, flies? This is David Spade. Dana Carvey. Look, I know we never actually left, but I'll just say it. We are back with another season of Fly on the Wall.
Every episode, including ones with guests, will now be on video. Every Thursday you'll hear us and see us chatting with big-name celebrities.
And every Monday you're stuck with just me and Dana. We react to news, what's trending, viral clips.
Follow and listen to Fly on the Wall everywhere you get your podcasts.
Doesn't it feel like you hear all the time from retired friends and family, I wish someone had told me this before I retired? Or why didn't anybody tell me this? Why is this not a class? Well, that's exactly why Financial and Tax Architects was founded. FTA keeps hardworking families in St. Louis make sense of retirement. They show them how to keep more of what they've earned and how to make it last. That way you can get some sleep at night. You don't have to second guess every expense leading up to retirement. You understand what's going on. Their Retirement Planning 101 class is a practical, no-cost course. They teach it at local colleges. It's just one night. You learn strategies to reduce taxes, plan your income, make confident decisions about Social Security and taxes and inflation. And FTA focuses on education. They try to change the way you retire. Call 888-5101 or go to fta-ria.com to register.
Hey, good morning. You're heading to the airport, right?
Yep, thanks for checking. I like the car. How long have you been a rideshare driver?
About 3 years now. I really enjoy it.
Isn't it hard to make money these days with the price of gas being so high?
Not for me. I use Upside, the free app that gives you cash back for every gallon of gas you buy.
Wait a minute. Are you saying you actually get real money back when you get gas with the Upside app?
Yep, I get real cash back every time I get gas.
Does that actually add up to anything?
I'll make around $200 to $300.
Wow, that's serious extra cash. I'm downloading the Upside app now.
Download the free Upside app now to earn real cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code NEXT for an extra 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank account, PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code NEXT for a 25 cents a gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code NEXT.
Today's YouTube live chat poll, how do you greet during the holidays? Merry Christmas, always, happy holidays. Respond in kind to greetings, or if in another way. Go ahead and vote on YouTube at the Annie Fry Show YouTube channel. You see Ryan Wiggins there. If you will go to the YouTube channel, you'll see Ryan Wiggins in quite the interesting costume in which he is wearing. He is getting ready to go and do some shopping at Ruler Foods. That is where the crew is at today. So be sure to go and check them out on the YouTube channel, and you can donate there as well. The time is 2:38. This time check sponsored by Jerry Kelly Heating, Air Conditioning, Electrical, and Plumbing.
It's time for a $98 furnace tune-up.
The Annie Fry Show is live on location in St. Charles at the annual food drive.
Next question. It's a legitimate question.
Next question.
Next question, please.
Next question on the Annie Fry Show.
All right, this is such a wonderful, wonderful day. Broadcasting live from the St. Charles Ruler Foods. We have $5,780 is the last total that was given to me that has been brought in cash and checks. Ryan is about to go shopping here on the YouTube stream, so we're going to do the show. The YouTube live stream is going to continue, and you're going to get to watch Sprockets Ryan take on Ruler Foods. My understanding is they've gone to the back and started checking out things that we can buy from the back before we go buy from the front, and Ryan's going to walk us through, my understanding, that whole process after the show gets over on the live stream. So if you want to be a part of that, log on the Annie Fry YouTube channel right now. We are live broadcasting. The live that's up right now is the one that will continue. We have $1,050 raised online, which is incredible. So stick with us. Keep supporting us. If you've been waiting to do it, now's the time to get in there and make it happen. We're going to turn that off. Okay, so we're going to do a little Ask Us Anything. My first question is, what's the absolute give me the absolute musts on holiday traditions for your family, I will start mine while you guys think of a few of yours. We just talked about movies. Our movies that we watch are Polar Express, White Christmas, and It's a Wonderful Life. Those are the must-watches, and everything else kind of falls in. You're going to encounter Elf a bazillion times. You're going to encounter Christmas Vacation, those types of things. We don't turn away from them, but like I said, on Christmas Eve, if we haven't watched White Christmas, It's a Wonderful Life, and the Polar Express, we watch those on Christmas Eve. We go to a candlelight service, worship service at church on Christmas Eve night and celebrate there. It's a very lovely candlelit traditional service. I love that. My family, my kids look forward to it. And then on Christmas Day, it's kind of shifted a little bit. We'll spend time at my parents' house. We will try to visit my in-laws. Theirs kind of depends on who's coming and going on any given day. But we started doing the Christmas morning thing. Kids run down from upstairs and you open gifts like first thing. That used to be something that I prioritized. A couple years ago, we had to shift around our holiday based on accommodating the other families. And we saved our Christmas, just the 6 of us, to Christmas evening. And we come home from all the obligations, and Jared has like appetizers and stuff that he sets out, just easy to make things.
Ooh, that's one of my favorite things about Christmas. Is
Like a
appetizers.
spread of just easy to make appetizers. And we all put our pajamas back on. We open presents, and then everybody gets to play with the thing that they got or whatever. You don't get pulled away from it. So we've actually done Christmas evening in our house. And I am so glad that we did it because there's no end to it. It just goes until we decide to go to sleep. That's my favorite new tradition that's probably 3 years old this year.
Okay, one of the things that I do every year for Christmas is I make advent calendars for all of my godchildren.
Hey, you've talked about that before.
And
How many do you have?
It's down to 2 now because they're aging out of them. But
Did you make them sign a contract?
yeah, I did.
I'm going to need you to sign here for your advent calendar contract, please.
Well, there is a contract. There's a social contract that goes with it. And
Is it a burden?
It is thus. When you get too old and you decide that you will no longer have an advent calendar, you have to say, okay, that's it. But then you can't ever go back.
So it's their choice?
Yeah.
If they
their
were 30
choice.
and they were like,
I would keep
Godfather
making them.
Ryan, I still want that.
I would keep making them.
Aw, I
Yeah.
should have made you a godfather to my kids.
Yeah, you should have, because I give out pretty good gifts for those things.
Dang. How many do you have?
I have 4, and we're down to 2 that I'm making advent calendars for now.
That's cool.
So that's a tradition.
Do you do it for your kids?
No. No. You know what's funny? They got so tired of it because they helped me wrap the stuff. They're like, this would be great and a lot of fun if we could do these. And I'm like, okay, this year I'm going to buy you advent calendars. I'm just going to buy them so that I don't know what's in them. You don't know what's in them. So we went and bought some from a lady in Collinsville who did them for her church. And they've been fun. They're not the same kind that I do. They're a lot more
But do
like.
you do it around Advent?
No, I mean it's just 25 days.
Yeah.
It's 24 and then Christmas.
I don't like that Advent has become commercialized, secularized.
I love it.
Okay. It's Rockets Wood. Any other traditions that you definitely have to do?
I mean, aside from Hot Frosty, the one thing I did learn, now this is not necessarily a tradition, but I did learn this year that It's a Wonderful Life, one of the reasons, actually the main reason that movie became popular is because the rights to it became public in like the 60s or 70s or something like that. And so all these stations grabbed it and started running it because they could.
It did terribly in the theater.
Yeah, and it wasn't really a holiday tradition for anybody for a long time until it became public domain-ish, and they started running it like crazy. Well, then I guess the family or somebody who owned a part of it renewed the contract on it, and now you can't necessarily just run it like you used to.
What about you, Brad?
Family traditions, since it's just Terry and I, our traditions are a little bit different. I consider when Terry and I decorate our house for Christmas, that's a must. Love doing that. The outside's one day, the inside's another day. We finish that up. Terry's building a gingerbread house out of Legos, and we're going to put that up for a decoration. We're going to add something every year. That's one of the things we do. Movies, Christmas Carol, Muppet Christmas Carol. That's Terry's must, and I love it too because the Muppets are great. And then also National Lampoon's Vacation. I will throw in Die Hard because I am weird like that, but I think Die Hard's a Christmas movie.
Go ahead.
Okay.
He'd like to correct your traditions.
Yeah, correct my traditions,
Point
please.
of order.
Yeah.
But do it like Sprockets.
Well, okay, one more tradition that I have to mention is that Bob Wiggins, my dad, is the Christmas king, and every year when we open gifts at his house, there's always this, we get done and everybody's like, oh, that was a lot of fun. And then he goes, oh, wait a minute.
You tell the story on a Christmas
I know, it
It's
really is a
wonderful.
tradition. Oh, wait a minute. I think there's more out in the garage, or I think there might be one more in this
You
back
should totally
room.
screw you guys over and be like, sit, suckers.
Yeah, that would be.
Come back in.
I mean,
wrong.
it's about the surprise. So if you want
Nobody
to,
would believe him.
No, we wouldn't. We'd be like, okay, get over it. Where's the rest of the loot?
Oh, man. I've got a couple more questions here from people. I'm just going to take over and ask some of the questions from the chat. Ender has a few in here. What are your favorite Christmas treats? Are there any you do for yourself? I love sugar cookies. Like sugar cookies and shortbread cookies are not the same thing. I like the shortbread iced cookies. And in second place, sugar cookies that are iced. Those are the treats that I think that I look forward to the most.
Dude, this year.
This is your jam.
I think that I've become pretty drunk.
Sugar drunk?
This year. No, like drunk. Because I've gotten a lot of eggnog this year.
No.
And every night.
Oh, man.
Every night I'm pouring a glass of eggnog.
You get the boozy nog?
And but I'm putting a little booze in it.
You are?
Yeah, because I think it tastes better. But then I'm
I get
realizing
eggnog.
I think I'm going to bed drunk every night.
Are you sleeping
And I don't
well?
even drink. I mean,
No.
it's like just for taste.
I get eggnog, and I'm the only one who gets it, and I get it in the little carton, and I just will take a hit off
it's
of it.
good.
Nobody else drinks
Straight
out
out of
of
the
it.
carton?
Yes.
You doing it kind of on the side? Nobody watching?
I have no shame. No, this is my house.
Okay.
If you don't like it, you go in a different room. This is my house. But just like a little sip, I could get one, and it lasts
It does
weeks.
last.
Treats?
My favorite treats. It's a tie. You make your grandma's ginger snap cookies,
Yeah.
and those are great.
Those need to be baked.
And then my mother-in-law makes a sugar cookie that I've never had anybody else make before, and those are phenomenal. So I'm gonna tie those because those two are my favorite. And I usually don't do sweet treats.
Tommy wants to know, and this is probably specifically for you, Ryan. Is there anyone that you contact only on Christmas specifically just to ruin their day?
My
What's
God.
with you, Tommy?
How? I mean, define ruining
Yeah.
somebody's day by contacting.
Hi, this is Ryan.
Hey, it's Ryan.
Okay.
You answered the phone. It's me, and you hate me.
It's me, Mario. All right, a lot of comments coming in here from people who are looking forward to what's about to happen. And just to tease that, Ender also says, ask me anything. Why does Ryan wear that look so well?
That's a darn good question.
What look is that? Well, you'd have to tune into the Any Fry YouTube live right now to see. We got a sizable donation from Marty and Jane, and Marty and Jane said we would really like it along with this donation and everybody else's if Ryan would be willing to shop Ruler Foods in St. Charles on behalf of the St. Louis Area Food Bank, dressed as Dieter, Mike Myers
From
Sprockets. And Ryan loves a challenge. And here he is. Ryan, the things you've done for this show.
There's gonna be a day where I say no.
I know.
That's
It's
not
not
today.
today. It is not today. We are very close to $6,000 in walk-in donations in cash and check. We've got barrels full of donated goods. We have over $1,000. Thank you to the Butlers, Linda, Pat, and Susie. Let me show more here. Sam. Lots of anonymous people, Jackie, everybody who has shown up online to donate. We're going to keep this up and going and continue to try to do this a little bit longer. 1,050 online, 5,800 in store. Donations continue to pour in. You guys are amazing. Shopping on the Annie Fry YouTube channel very soon. Don't go away. We'll be right back.
Visit 971talk.com/events and enjoy Trans-Siberian Orchestra, a Christmas tradition at Enterprise Center December 23rd. A portion of the proceeds benefits Siteman Kids at St. Louis Children's Hospital. Visit 971talk.com.
Michael's Flooring Outlet, they're online, of course, at igotfloored.com. If you're shopping for flooring, you're going to look around. I know I am like an obsessive compulsive probably shopper. If I know where I want to buy a particular product, I'm still going to look around elsewhere to make sure that I'm getting a good value on a good quality product. I want to do my research. Well, make sure that if flooring is in your future, home, residential, business, commercial, Michael's Flooring Outlet for 3 decades plus in St. Louis has been servicing people exactly like you to deliver quality, to deliver value, and to deliver a superior customer satisfaction with the whole process of purchasing and installing new flooring. The Mohawk Smart Strand line of carpeting, that is one you're going to want to look at if you are interested in purchasing new carpet for your home or your business. A Techwood Plus line of beautiful lines in that hardwood-looking flooring. You can go to Michael's Flooring Outlet. You're going to get the best of the best that St. Louis has to offer. IGotFloored.com.
Renewal by Andersen wants to know, are you still battling cold drafts? Have your windows iced up again? And with utility costs surging, are you worried about what you're paying every month? Many are, and you're right. Because the truth is, you may already be paying for new windows and money lost in energy escaping your home. And here's the thing, you don't want to do this project twice. Renewal by Andersen spends every day replacing bad technology and poor installation of windows and doors that simply don't stand the test of time. But you can afford the best. America's most trusted window replacement company. Call 877-WINDOWS or visit rbastl.com to learn about our December savings event happening now. That's 877-WINDOWS or rbastl.com. Renewal by Andersen. Superior products, exceptional service.
Benefiting the St. Louis Area Food Bank, The Annie Fry Show is live at Ruler Foods in St. Charles.
We're taking pictures.
Yeah. It's gotten
cold.
Very busy and it is very cold.
It's getting colder. People are still out and about. What does my phone say that the temperature is right now? Let's see here. It is 35 degrees.
Yep.
When is it supposed to get crazy cold?
Tomorrow, I think.
But like
Sunday,
low of 4?
Sunday, yeah, it's going to be really cold Sunday.
We were talking about favorite traditions, and I think that this might just be an indication. I've talked about this many times. But my son's birthday is the day after Christmas, and he is turning 16. This is kind of a moment, Ryan, as a parent. Every time you have your kids your oldest kids get a little bit older, you kind of have to brace yourself for like, gosh, now they're in double digits. Now they're a teenager. 16 is a big one. And the more that I, like as a mom, the more that I can protect and slow things down at home. That is my goal. It's not like, can we go to all the places? Can we do all of the things? It's, can I slow it down? Not time, but our time together. And when we're talking about these movies and all that type of stuff, these are the types of things that if I can slow everything down and spend time with my family, that's like becoming the priority for me right now.
Christmas, in my opinion, is judged on the amount and quality of the gifts that I get.
Yeah, that's. What about the ones you give?
Not really concerned, as long as they keep the flow of gifts coming back toward me.
We have to talk about something, though. I have to interrupt. The most attractive Hannaford has walked into the building here.
Ethan?
I said the most attractive Hannaford. Ethan's not even listening to the show right now. But we've got his wife here, and we are talking about things and places and stuff.
Where did she
with
go?
With the beautiful Mrs. Hannaford.
She's
Ethan,
gotta
you
come
leveled
back
up,
in here.
man.
I know, right?
Okay.
Do you know this?
Yes,
know?
I am aware of this.
Wait,
Ethan, what she's saying is that you're ugly.
Correct.
That's not what I said. That's not what I said. Although, I don't know if you heard this, Ethan, when we met Mrs. Hannaford, the Mrs. Ethan Hannaford, Ryan goes, hello, I don't normally look like this. That was how he introduced himself. And I'm like, I think that Mrs. Hannaford might know. Do you want to join us in the air? Sure. We would like to know the most embarrassing. We've got like
Oh boy.
less than 60 seconds. What do we here? Put this on and just
What is genuinely the worst thing about you?
no.
Not like funny bad. Like what's horrible?
She can't think of anything.
Pressure's on.
No, there's nothing.
No, there's
nothing horrible.
Good answer. Good answer. She's
He
trained.
does some funny things.
He doesn't what?
He does some funny things.
He does funny things?
Yeah, like he cannot sleep with deodorant on. It's the weirdest thing. It's so weird. So
Wait, how does he get it off?
We got a break. We got to go.
Oh, no.
We're never going to know more.
Oh,
Wendy, thank you for being here. From Wendy, Hannah. I'm talking about your mom's name. The Ruler Foods in St. Charles. It's been an incredible day. Keep it on the live stream here because Ryan is about to go shopping in Ruler Foods in St. Charles with near $6,000. I think over $6,000 now.
we got to be right there.
I see a big wad of cash in her hand right now.
Okay.
More has come in. Thank you to everybody. Go to the Annie Fry Show Facebook page for the link to donate. Mark Reardon up next.
I don't wanna be nobody. Hey, it's Mark Reardon. If you're nearing retirement or already retired, call my friends Thomas Helbig and Bob Kershaw with the Retirement Advisory Group. They'll show you how linking to the market is much safer than owning the market for your retirement savings. They're the official financial advisors of my show. Go to retirementkey.com.
What stresses you out about the holidays? Maybe it's getting that house just perfectly clean. If that's the case, call my friends at Zero Res. Mark Cox here. Is your house ready for the holidays? Well, here's your phone number, 314-474-2020. That gets you to Zero Res. Here's the deal. If you need your season to be jolly and you don't want to stress out and you want to make sure the house is perfectly clean to impress your in-laws and your friends when they come over, just remember, you can Zero Res anything. They can do grout and tile and carpet and air ducts and hardwood. It is for your home and your business. Zero Res can handle it all. They do it with zero residue, no harsh chemicals or cleaners, and your house is beautiful. Go ahead and get it clean. Don't miss out. Call 314-474-2020. Tell them you want the 97.1 special. The spots are filling up fast. Go to ZeroResSTL.com.
We all have someone we love, like the favorite lyric in our favorite song. You can't imagine life without them. So tell them today, I love you. Get screened. It could help save their life. Visit cancer.org/getscreened to learn more.
We're here early before they wake up. We stay late. We stay informed. We invest in the latest technology.
We take the time to train the next generation of doctors and nurses. We work together to make sure we heal their bodies and their minds.
We do this not because it's our job, but because this is about our veterans' lives. This is our mission. More than 300,000 of us working as one, together with families and loved ones. No matter where they live in this country, we'll be there.
We all come together and stand together to serve our veterans. We stand strong, united. Stand with us in caring for our veterans.
We're here early before they wake up. We stay late. We stay informed. We invest in the latest technology.
We take the time to train the next generation of doctors and nurses. We work together to make sure we heal their bodies and their minds.
We do this not because it's our job, but because this is about our veterans' lives. This is our mission. More than 300,000 of us working as one, together with families and loved ones. No matter where they live in this country, we'll be there.
We all come
All right.
You go with the best.
Christmas. If I go this way,
Like a beautiful start. Yes.
okay, we can do that.
God bless you all.
Yeah.
Take care of much.
Keep up with the good show.
Yes. You're a blessing. We're grateful.
Thank you so much.
Good check. God bless you. So
You make that noise louder, they'll be able to hear you.
Yes.
Ooh.
Do you guys want this? What do you want to do with this?
we don't know if my kids can eat it because it's got nuts.
We will eat it. I'm going to the Christmas party tonight. I'm
Go ahead.
going to take it and bring it to the Christmas party.
Candy?
Go ahead.
Yes.
We have 5,900 and I've spent 3,000 already. I can spend
Hold
some.
on a second. What is our total number? Total with hold on a second. Are we hot?
We're hot.
So total with checks, $7,955. Yes.
$7,955.
Sounds like
It's got to be.
Online right now, if you still want to donate online, you can go to the Annie Fresh Show Facebook page, and we are at $1,100 there. So 7,955 plus 1,100. That's 89, 91. 9155.
No, 9,000.
9,055. So we need $935 to get to $45 to get to 10,000.
And they can scan that QR
The
code.
QR code that you're looking at, right?
Other one.
There.
Other hand.
It's not according to this.
Oh, it's mirrored online. Never mind.
Right here. Get that QR code. Get us to 10,000. That would be crazy. All right, go shop.
Okay.
All right, Dita.
We gonna go? How much do I need to spend?
Yeah, that's what I'm asking.
All right. First of all, we need to get you a shopping cart. Hannah left her cart in here. Yes.
Is that hers?
I think that's Hannah's cart. She forgot the soup.
Really?
Hey, maybe we should put you in one of those.
You want me to at least sit in it?
Sit in it and take it off. Is this cheating?
Well, you gotta unplug it first.
Unplug yourself.
Well, you gotta unplug this.
Okay, hold on.
There you go.
Okay.
How does it go?
Gotta turn it on.
He's gonna go.
One of those buttons will be your on button. There you go.
I don't know if you can.
Yeah, that's a good point. So he has.
How does it go though?
This is your horn.
Really that? There you go. Ah, that. Okay.
Yeah, right now.
Geez, I'm gonna get cardio on this. Ugh. I have my camera set to mirror my mirror. It is so hard to go the right direction whenever you turn. Settings. Camera. I had to turn that off. All right. Back. There we go.
Fred, let's do one where you stand in aisle and I just go across. Okay. You can go to that one. There you go. Ready?
Yep. There are 172 people watching you do this. All right, guys, I would love to see your comments on this, but I can't see the comments scroll on the side because of the layout of StreamYard on my phone. I know that there are comments.
Peanut butter.
Peanuts butter.
This is my first round.
Oh, you got some stuff to spend.
Yeah. So let's just do this one first. Okay.
Go to the last aisle.
Bottom one?
Yeah, please sit here.
Okay. I guess you probably stop.
You need to add some more.
Oh yeah. We're gonna get a lot.
He's gonna get a for real cart and do it for real, but
You had to do one on the roof.
it's also a hot mic too. So
Oh, yes. Sorry.
Go through the pallet back.
Thank
not-
you for reminding
we're
me.
not FCC regulated,
Yes,
but I don't
yes.
want you to say anything you
Yes,
would
thank you
regret
for-
saying.
Like, I would just get that you brother cranberries.
And for some reason, just 2 cans of cut beans.
Yeah, he was very particular
Yes,
when he was selecting the beans. I believe he rubbed his chin and everything. Like
Yeah,
sitting there and like,
big
I'm
surprise.
gonna go replug this in.
Watch it how.
yeah, I can't wait to watch. We're gonna settle the Missouri versus Illinois bad driver debate right here. Let's see if Ryan can back this bad boy in. Sorry, Ryan, you can't drive through in this parking spot. It's so slow with the beeping. Use your mirrors. I don't know. What do you think, guys? Back her up. Back her up.
Are you off?
That's it, right?
Yeah. Yeah, you got to plug it in.
I do have a quarter. We might have a card though. Is that ours?
That was Hannah's.
Okay.
Oh, go use that one.
Hannah contributed. Chef Boyardee. Actually, what we should do.
Ellen, do you know what we're at?
We're at.
All stuck.
What about protein trail mix? Is that stuff that they want?
I don't know. Maybe. Ooh, I'm gonna come back through here in a minute and get my groceries, but not in this.
Jerky? No. Yes.
Ooh, that's cheap.
Yeah, it is.
That's really cheap.
Guys, that's a really good deal.
No kidding.
Is he getting his own shopping?
Kinda.
He will.
How much do I have here?
Oh wait, Ryan.
Okay, so
You need the zero sugar beef jerky.
how do we? So what do we do if we don't get all of that here now?
So we'll do baby food too and stuff.
Now?
Yeah. After we can do that. If you want to just get what you want,
Okay, and then we'll just finish with the big. Okay.
and then we'll just go through the rest.
All right.
You need to like put in big things.
Yeah.
Instead of one item here. Knocked off $26 on that last one. That's not what you say. I'm like, he needs to spend more money. They do need, they did say vegetables and, oh, yeah.
Yeah, we don't want those partially filled crates.
Man, this one's very heavy though.
Then don't
Come on, Dita.
do the smaller yams.
Oh.
There's cut green beans over here too if you want to grab.
You can take more than 2 this time if you want.
Yeah.
Look at all those green beans.
I mean, it's hard to spend money here because it's so cheap.
Yes, like these are what, 95 cents a can?
It's insane.
You don't want the French cut ones?
Yes, I do. I want the Italian.
The Italian cut green.
Those are my favorite.
What is?
It's favorite
I don't even know what the difference is.
They're flat. Italian cut.
Flat green beans.
Ooh, I'm gonna get one of this.
What is that? Canned chicken.
Chicken.
I'm gonna come behind you. No glass if you can help it too.
Okay.
Spam? No? Yes?
Beef stew.
Oh, there you go. Take it.
Okay.
$7 a week.
Good idea.
And I just asked. Yeah.
Okay.
That's a good.
Velveeta.
And I hope I can find that song because I'll just play it all through the back as you're shopping.
And just drop in when I say something that's like that.
Yeah, they found a big one. They can do Velveeta, and that's $70 a thing. Yeah.
What about tortillas? What about tortillas?
Yes.
Maybe? Yeah.
Oh, that's actually a really good idea. Good for Dylan. You said instant potatoes and stuff too, right?
Yes. We can do instant potatoes, right?
That's my thing.
Yeah.
Says stuffing, instant potatoes.
Stop where you are. Stop right there.
You know I'm live streaming this, right?
Yeah.
We're setting up shots. What do you got? Granola?
Yeah, granola bars.
Heck yeah.
Yes, they can use those, she said.
Okay. I'm glad
It's
because
the
I
most
just put a huge.
expensive one.
I did.
Good job.
You want to get the protein ones?
Do you do oatmeal and stuff? Yes, we can do oatmeal. Yeah, there's $3.99 for oatmeal.
Okay.
It's up to you. That's a good breakfast thing. But that might be kind of hard to pick up. Never mind.
I'll grab one of these.
Yeah, that's
kind of hard. Where's all the baking good stuff?
Or we pass from the back.
Can you do that?
Did we pass it?
As long as it's unopened, yes.
Pancake mix.
Or coffee?
Chocolate, no, for sure.
Okay, because I was going to say that.
I'm gonna get cereal.
Yes.
Oh, yes, cereal.
Okay.
That's one thing.
Shredded wheat. You can give them bran floats.
What's that?
You can do Powerades.
Oh, okay.
Drinks before.
Those glasses are right.
All right, I'm gonna stop there because I'm getting pretty full.
Okie dokie.
And then,
I think Hannah picked those out.
okay. As I'm checking out, I'll do the potatoes.
You gotta turn and say the line too.
Okay. All right, here we go.
Hey, Brad. Also, all of this is ours.
Okay.
So you can take a video of all
I
that.
will get all of that in there. This is all us. Or I should say you guys.
Thank you for your donations.
Yeah, thank you guys so much. All that cart back there is you guys. Plus the buckets that are out there. And all the money. Guys, this is great.
Yes. I don't know. I don't have more than that.
We're almost done.
I brought the very tasty much, and I was like, oh, first I didn't eat it.
We're almost done.
Oh,
It's okay. That's the lunch there. Well, I think
Guys, sorry if I'm not interacting with you. Like I said earlier, comments are up, but in the landscape layout, I can't see them scrolling. There's just a lot of stuff I can post.
that's what they had a lot of cereal. Cereal, bread, bacon. More of the Velveeta, but people use that. I don't know. I was supposed to say stuffing. I don't know.
Yeah.
Stuffing, it's just mashed potato. Like I said, we've done things that. Wonderful, let's do that.
Ryan, talk to the people.
No thanks.
Hey, Brad, turn around, this is all us too.
Oh, this is us too?
Yep.
So, you guys didn't even see Ryan stack all that stuff up there.
He's really fast. He's
Super
real
fast.
fast. Freaky fast.
It's kind of like magic whenever he's doing the dancing.
35.78.
Oh, what?
$23.27.
How much?
$2,327.
2,300. Keep going.
Without this.
We have this whole palette here too.
Oh, it's holding. Okay.
Yeah, so they got this whole palette here to go. Did they ring that one in already?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, what do you want to
So
do
you-
now? Probably?
Yeah, because we can.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Plus you need more.
Okay. All right. Probably just get a couple more shots for the video and then we'll be good, right?
Yep.
Okay. Now's the time on the annual food drive where we dance.
All right, are we good?
One more dance and then you have enough. for that.
Okay, and then we'll just tell everybody goodbye and end the stream.
Okay. Where do you want to go?
I don't know.
Just right here.
Yeah, that'd be good. Let me flip this camera around so everybody can see us. Front camera. All right, guys. Thank you so much for everything that you did. We really appreciate it. We have a lot of fun. We always, for everybody that came out, even you, Andy, we saw you come out. Thank you for your donation. It was great. We always appreciate this, and you always warm our hearts. We couldn't do this without you. So thank you guys so much. Have a great day. We will see you on Monday.